It's positively brilliant.
The Brilliant Sports Podcast.
Peace to the planet. Charlamagne the God here. My guy Andrew Soch is in Israel, and I've been on vacation since the 15th. I'm here in New York now, but I'm going to get my passport stamped next week with the family. Now, it's been a crazy week, a lot to discuss, but everything seems so trivial since the passing of my guy Reggie Ossé, a.k.a. Combat Jack. Now, last week, literally on last week's podcast, Chris Monroe said that if you haven't gone to see Combat or reached out to him, now is the time. I don't like speaking like that because I would rather wish for the best and speak the best, even if that's not the reality of the situation. But sadly, Chris was right. We lost our beloved Combat Jack this week to cancer. I actually went to see Combat Jack a couple weeks ago. Wax and I pulled up to his crib in Brooklyn, and it was super cold that day. I remember it vividly. It was super cold that day. I don't remember the exact date, but I do remember it was the same day Cameron dropped the program. It was a Friday. And I'm so glad I went to go see him because I had been telling Reggie that I was going to pull up on him ever since I heard he got diagnosed with cancer, but I couldn't get over there. But for some reason that day, I just knew I had to go see him. So I went, and he was in good spirits. He had lost a lot of weight because he had the tumor removed from his stomach, but he actually looked good and he was in good spirits and he was ready to fight. He was not planning to die at all. In fact, I met some holistic doctors that week and I passed the information to Reggie and he was telling me he was starting chemo the next week, and he told me that the doctor told him that with the right treatment, he had about 5 years that could possibly beat it. Combat Jack said to me verbatim, you know how much I can get done in 5 years? Like, he looked me right in my eyes and said, you know how much I can get done in 5 years? Well, the good brother didn't get those 5 years, but I'm just glad I got to tell him I love him to his face while he was alive to hear it. And he also told me that all the love he was receiving via social media and just in general made him feel better. So everyone who was posting support and prayers for Combat Jack, he saw it and was very appreciative of it. So thank you. All right. You got to give people their flowers while they are here to smell them. Don't be afraid to celebrate people. Okay. Don't look at it like dick riding. You should show love to those you respect, to those who inspire you, to those you enjoy, period. Now, when it comes to death, I always think of this quote. Life asked death, why do people love me but hate you? Death responded, because you are a beautiful lie and I am a painful truth. And the painful truth is death isn't the opposite of life. It's a part of it. Fuck cancer. Rest in peace to my man Combat Jack. And there's no better way to start this best of show than with our conversation from this year, a few months ago, with our good brother Combat Jack, Reggie Ossé. Rest in peace, my brother.
First of all, getting your freedom taken away is a lot. Like, being in jail, like, I used to hate being in ISS in school, but being in jail is even worse than that. Imagine, like, we don't realize what freedom is. Like, imagine being bored at home and just having the freedom to walk to the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just having the freedom to turn on whatever channel you want to turn on. It just, whatever.
But most of the day, you're not even in the cell.
No, you are.
At least when I watch these prison shows. What up, Jack?
Combat Jidak.
What up, my brother? At least when I watch these prison shows. What's up, baby?
Those are cute glasses, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
We got Reggie Ossé, Combat Jack in the building. Yo, you walked right in on a good rape talk.
Yo, so Jack, real talk.
Internet, what's up? Oh,
okay.
Shit.
Here's a good rape conversation.
You don't need...
No rape conversation is a good...
We were talking about Bill Cosby being raped.
Bill Cosby being raped.
Yeah,
by other men.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we joke? Well, what we're really talking about right now is prison.
Yes.
Do you need prison if you just make the punishment for crime rape?
Do you need to go to prison?
My point is, you don't even need prisons if you punish the crime.
I mean, I'm weird about what we judge for punishment anyway. You know what I'm saying? I really feel that the universe has a balance, and who are we to dictate what the punishment should be?
The balance is
because you're going to get fucked up anyway. You know, it doesn't have to be immediately. Like, we always want to see immediate justice. But the shit always works out.
What if jail is part of the universe's...
It really don't work out, though.
But what if jail is part of the universe's plan? Like, you know, God puts things in people's minds for a reason. Like,
okay, well, why does it work out?
So let me talk on this level.
Yeah. George Bush is responsible for a lot of people being harmed.
Jail is one place, but rape is very punitive. You know what I'm saying? You paying somebody back the exact... It's kind of a maliciousness to pay back somebody with the same fucking crime they did. It makes sense, but that shit is malicious.
No, I'm not... I'm saying right? Isn't
the justice system supposed to be about justice, even though we know it's not?
Yeah.
So to have somebody get raped, that's not justice.
Well, what is justice defined by? Justice
is defined by everybody having an equal opportunity for if something happened to them, right? If something happened to them, then they get some type of satisfaction in terms of how this thing rolls out. But I don't think it means that we have to punish
But it's defined biblically, right? That's how we define justice. Justice, the first idea of justice is Old Testament. If you kill somebody, thou shalt be killed.
Define we, because I don't necessarily believe in that. I believe in a universal order. Your shit will get fucked up.
So you're saying people should be able to commit crimes and then they don't have a punishment?
No, never said that.
Okay.
I never said that.
So what are you saying?
But I just feel kind of weird in terms of how, particularly in this country, we see justice. We want immediate justice. You know what I'm saying? And the shit is
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Somebody kidnaps your kid.
Yeah.
They find him. You get your kid back.
Yeah.
You go, the universe is going to take care of this.
I will, you want
that dude raped?
No, I don't want him raped.
Man, crazy.
I don't want him raped because that's not my spirit. Why would I darken my spirit because of somebody else's spirit that's dark?
Let me pick the guy who could rape him.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't like even if somebody listen on a regular basis, people say do fucked up shit with me. Why would I want to do the same fucked up thing?
That goes back to, never take offense, because when you take offense, you create the same negative energy that offended you in the first place. I see what Jack's saying and I see what Soldier's saying, but I'm not going to lie. Michelle Obama said when they go low, we go high. I'm all about taking it to the floor with you, baby.
There we go.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm gonna go. It also depends on when. Like, if it's immediate, like if it's immediate, like if something's happening to my kid and I walk in right there, it's on.
Absolutely.
Because at that point it's emotional. I'm on a different level. But if we have time and if my kid's all right and if the process is going through,
your kid's not all right,
then God forbid. I would rather focus on my kid than focus on dealing with that person.
Nothing to happen to anybody who does.
I never said that because something's going to happen to them, dude. Something's going to happen to them anyway. Cause and effect.
I believe that.
Cause and effect is strict.
I believe that.
And that's the problem with this country. This country is we're always blaming somebody. We're always trying to get justice, but justice is never served.
How you figure?
Rarely served.
How you figure? If somebody kills someone and they go to jail for life, that's justice.
It's really not, though, because you can't bring that life back. So it is, but it's not.
The closest thing you can
The closest thing you can get to justice.
That's what we're trying to do. You can't bring life
Andrew,
back.
you don't get it, man, because I'm vibrating on a higher level, my brother.
I guess so. I'm not vibrating.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something else, though. Like if somebody kills somebody you love, right? And just say, it never happens like this, but they get the death penalty immediately, or that person dies. I don't be liking that sometimes. Like when you hear about those guys that'll like shoot up a school and the cops came in and killed him, I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
He didn't have a chance to really live out his life and deserve the punishment.
To suffer. You
understand what I'm saying? Think about it like this. Think about it like this. Andrew, let me ask you something, man.
So
let me ask you a question. No, let me ask you a question.
Let me respond to your statement. Thank you. You keep on calling me cute. You about to go to jail with me.
I'm saying your glasses.
We're about to do some nice fun jail shit.
Nice glasses.
Real talk. So you prefer suffering. I would say
I don't prefer suffering. I prefer whatever you put out there is coming back to you. And let me ask this question to you.
But it doesn't.
Let me ask. Yes, it does.
It does, though.
It does. That's some spiritual mumbo jumbo.
No, it does, though. It does. Look at OJ.
You're right about
Look at OJ.
What about OJ?
You're right about spiritual.
OJ got off killing Nicole and the other dude. And eventually got caught up in some bullshit later on.
OJ killed two people.
You're right about spiritual.
He got off, fucked tons of girls in Miami, went back to jail for 8 years. Now he's about to get off again, fuck tons of more girls in Miami.
No, I think don't get hard no more.
You don't think justice was served? The universal justice wasn't served with OJ?
Was not served with OJ.
Well, y'all want OJ dead though.
Who's y'all?
Y'all, America that wants that rich, robust sense of justice. I'm American, but I'm also very rooted in spirituality. And America is not.
I don't believe you. I believe if something happened to you,
I didn't come on the show to lie.
Served.
But listen. But what Jack said made sense though. Jack said if he walks in and he sees something happen to one of his children, immediately in that moment, emotions gonna kick in, blah blah blah. But a lot of people are like that. Yo, I'm from Charleston, South Carolina, born there. Think about when Dylan Roof shot up that church.
2
days later, the family is like, we forgive him.
See, I'm not all on that either. I'm not on all that forgiveness shit either.
Now you're confusing me, Jack.
I'm not on that. I gotta forgive them.
But you don't want to.
But I don't want to get my hands messed up in the shitty karma that you have.
Got you.
You understand what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
It's a dance. Yeah. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question, Andrew, about karma and about justice.
Yeah.
In your life, do you notice there's always probably something or certain things that happen to you that's always fucked up, and you're like, why does this shit keep happening?
No.
No? Oh, you have a perfect charmed life?
No, I don't have a perfect charmed life.
So
I just understand that there's things that happen in life, and I don't think that there's this greater order that's being put together.
I feel sorry for you, man.
That's fine.
I feel sorry.
Well, shows don't believe in God either, though.
Well, I don't believe in God either.
That's not necessarily true. There's not a specific religion that I adhere to,
Gotcha.
but I do find value in religion. I do find value in the belief of God. I just don't feel, I feel like there's serial killers, there's murderers. I feel like Hitler, I was out there, he killed, 6 million Jews, and what was the punishment that he had? He just died?
He had a little dick.
Didn't he take himself out?
Some people say he died in a fire. There's not even a conclusive evidence of where he died. The motherfucker could be in Germany right now.
He's not in Germany.
Or he could be in Argentina.
Oh, but time out. Now, okay, I see everything you're saying, but we truly don't know what the afterlife is.
That's true.
There could be a hell for real. We don't know.
Exactly.
So Hitler could be going through it right now. We don't know.
So most likely he is.
So you believe in a hell?
I believe that whatever you put out there is going to happen to you, and whatever life form you come back in.
So have things come back to you?
Of course.
Like what?
When I see the pattern. I mean, I see shit. Get out my business.
Show's lining you up right now. Show's lining you up, Jack.
What has come back to you, man? What has come back to you?
What has come back to me is when shit doesn't work right on a consistent basis. I'm like, yo, I'm doing something wrong.
I agree with that.
I gotta fix this. I gotta take responsibility.
So how
has
the universe punished you for your?
I'm telling you, it has, man. I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah, it's just little.
It's
just little. Basically, what Schultz is trying to say is, for when you were jerking people with their contracts, did anything come back to you? That's what he's trying to say.
Apology, yo.
I never jerked anybody with their contract. Number one.
Okay.
Jack, stop
Number one.
Jack,
Number two.
They got jerked.
I'll tell you this. When I was a kid, I had this angry nature. Like when I was 3, 4, 5. And I remember when my mom bought her new house, we had all these little adornments in the basement that were made out of brick. And I was the only child, so whenever other kids would come to my crib and start fucking with my toys, I wasn't a team player, and I would just hit them in the head with a brick. And I probably hit about 6 or 7 kids in the head with bricks.
That's why they call you combat.
When I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. Yeah. But I noticed like years after that, I would like walk into a fucking pole and my head would be split. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? I'd be getting fucked up.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I'd be real accident prone and be real fucked up. And after a certain point when I got older, it was like, oh, that's the pattern. It's the universe giving back what I gave out to the universe. I mean, to me, that's justice.
Okay, so what did you get for fucking over Noriega?
You did kind of skate away from that, Jack.
Once again, haven't we discussed this shit a million fucking times? I'll jump straight into it.
You got to do it every year. Whenever you got something about you got to do it every year just to make sure everybody knows.
No, this is your karma, Jack. Your karma's coming back right now.
Nothing has ever happened to me for fucking over Noriega contractually because I never fucked over Noriega.
Noriega, he said he forgives you, though.
He forgives me for being careless. But being careless is not the same. I was. Being careless is not the same as fucking somebody over.
So your intent was not to fuck the person over.
My intent was to get this deal. I thought I explained it to y'all. My intent was to get this deal over with as quickly as possible because it was 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I wanted my bread, and I was like, yo, and it was a new type of contract. It was Penalty Records. I've been used to dealing with Tommy Boy. Penalty was a subsidiary of Tommy Boy. The contract looked the same, but it was a little different. Gotcha. So I'm looking for the key points, and I'm rushing.
That's
I made a mistake.
That's understandable.
Like if you get into a car crash, right, and you're texting, right, or you just don't see some shit and you get into a car crash.
So you didn't murder Noriega, you manslaughtered him.
Yeah, involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah,
got you.
Fair enough, but you still get punished for involuntary manslaughter. It's your job as
me sitting here talking about this for 50 million fucking
It's punishment.
It's punishment.
Hey, the universe works in mysterious ways, Combat. He came in all calm and zen, and now we got him. We got him back to the bricks.
Combat's like, you fucking with my vibration.
If this is part of the zen, then I accept it. You know what I'm saying? If this is part of my karmic payback, I fucking accept it, motherfucker.
I totally understand what Jack's talking about because I talk about this all the time. Like me personally, when I am not doing right by my wife,
yes,
I get hiccups.
Yes,
I do. Shit, I said it on Angie Martinez show. It just does. When I'm out there, and it's been like that historically. When I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do over there, that's when shit fucks up.
Let me ask you something.
This is the biggest lie.
Let me ask you something.
No, it is though.
Let me ask you something, Andrew.
Yeah.
If your girl decides to fuck your best friend,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
Will you then in turn decide to fuck her best friend?
Depends on how hot she is.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Depends on how she is. Who's her best friend?
Yeah, that is true.
Or would you rather be like, yo, bitch, you fucked up. What's coming to you is coming to you. I'm about to live a brighter life. Because at the end of the day, the biggest get back is when you're shining.
Success, yeah.
Success is the biggest get back. Now, if you spend your energy and time doing shit to get her back, that's success. That's some success lost.
Sure,
or some energy that
what
could go
she's
with
doing is hurting me emotionally.
Yeah.
If my girlfriend didn't fuck my best friend, but she killed my best friend, or my girlfriend, threw acid all over my brother or something like that and maimed them for life, I would want something incredibly horrible to happen to them. I wouldn't go, you know what? I'm just going to focus on being successful, and success is going to be the best payback and really show her. No,
I hear you,
fuck
man.
that. I hope horrible things happen to her.
I think prison and all that stuff is just like we said. We're trying to get to as close to justice as possible, because if a man rapes a woman, you can't unrape that woman. That woman can never get rid of that. You know what I'm saying?
There's no type of justice that she can do.
Absolutely.
You can't heal and be
Absolutely.
better and be a better person to humanity and to society.
Yeah, so we work on healing,
He's
and
fucked.
then the government works on getting that guy raped back.
Yeah, but we pay. Okay, you want me to get real spiritual?
Please.
Mm-hmm. We pay taxes. I pay taxes, right?
Correct.
My tax dollars goes into a lot of shit that's fucked up.
Yep.
We bomb kids. We put innocent motherfuckers in jail. We do a lot of fucked up shit. We pay a lot of these motherfuckers their salary that's out here killing a lot of us. So my blood is on my hands. Blood is on my hands because that's my karma, because I'm feeding that machine. So I can't not pay taxes, but I could also do my best on a daily basis. I'm not perfect. I'm not righteous. I'm not goody two shoes, but I try my best when I'm cognizant to vibrate on a higher level, because I'm already doing fucked up shit.
I see you got a new tattoo. What's that sleeve about?
It's been here, but it's been here for 10 years, and I'm just getting it finished right now, man.
Gotcha.
It's a dragon, man.
You look good, Jack.
Thank you, man. Life is good, man. Good, man.
This is the best of 2017. Wax is here. Wax was happening.
Yo.
Wax, Wax did what he did all year long. Fuck Fat Force.
No, I wore condoms.
I thought you were celibate.
Right now, I wasn't celibate all year. I
Oh,
was celibate from October 1st to January 1st.
you ain't. I know he's lied.
Why?
I know you have. God watching you, so you can lie.
You would have told everybody.
So have you had sex or not?
No.
You know God watching you, right?
I know God watching me.
All right. See, you're going to sit there and tell that lie like that for no reason. For no reason whatsoever. Well, listen, this is the best of 2017, man. I can't even remember what happened last week, so please don't expect me to recap what happened for you in 2017. But I do know that you're probably going to hear some rape, discussions of rape culture. You're going to hear discussions of race. You'll hear discussions of religion. Alt-right Andy. Oh, I forgot about that. That was this year, the Exorcism Alt-right Andy? Yeah. Oh, okay. Best of 2017. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Peace.
This is a very difficult discussion.
Okay,
Abortion is difficult.
all right, no, it's time to have this discussion.
We can move on.
We're going to move on to why the Billionaires podcast has gone to shit in some people's eyes.
Okay.
Let's have this conversation.
Sure, let's do it.
Do you think you're a contrarian in any way, shape, or form?
I think that, absolutely.
Do you think that is productive to having healthy conversation?
I think without it, there is no conversation.
We just spent 20. That's not true, Shaw.
Without it, it's a vacuum.
No, you can just be honest with yourself, and you can be willing to change your opinion about things. Like
I am.
I told somebody about Tommy this week. I said it on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like when people call somebody a flip flopper, because she may have just have grown and evolved and changed her views.
Sure.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
The problem is we've sat here for 20, 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even against you.
I'm not saying
There's nothing you said that I've really even disputed. I agreed with you on your drone strike thing. I just simply said I'm pro-choice, but you keep trying to dig up an argument. And I'm like, why?
Because I'm curious. I mean, do you want to know?
What?
I will tell you if you'd like to know.
Okay.
I'm curious to know when you think it's okay to kill something. You have yet to give me an answer. I've been asking you the same question for the last 20 minutes. You've been avoiding it.
That's not what you asked me, though.
You've been doing personal attacks.
Once again, this is what Schultz does. You move the goalpost. That's not the question even Schultz asked me.
Even now, you're not answering.
Schultz asked me, why do I think abortions aren't considered murder, and why you don't go to jail for abortion?
So, do we want to discuss why the podcast you think some people feel has gone to shit, or do we want to discuss
Okay, I'm going to give you another perfect example.
Why don't we just stay on one topic?
I'm going to give you an example. When you had Angela Rye in here, and you said to Angela Rye, prove to me that your ancestors were raped by slaves. What the fuck that got to do with anything?
Prove to me that
that's like telling a Jewish person, prove to me your ancestors were
raped by white people.
Were killed in the Holocaust. Or prove to me if you're a Native American that your people actually got smallpox. Like, what did that even mean? That's not even a question that could be answered.
She was saying that she was white, part white.
She's not part white. She didn't say that.
Well, that's what she did say, actually. That's exactly what she was saying. And she was saying that she was part white.
She said she found out that she had a slave, that she found out she had she's tied back to a slave named Maria.
She also said that there was white in her family, and then her argument for why there was white in her family was because a lot of white slave masters raped their slaves and then had children with them. That was her argument as to why it was. So I said, how do you know that that's where this whiteness comes from? How do you know that there's not, consensual relationships with white people in your family's history? There could be consensual relationships from other countries.
That's not what you asked her. You said, prove to me that your ancestors were raped by slaves.
I don't know if I exactly said that.
Chris, is that not what he said? And the reason I know that,
I don't know if that's exactly
the gist of it.
I don't know if that's exactly
I have so many people hit me about that, and people that we know call me and be like, what does that even mean? Like, literally, and this is the thing, and I'm being honest with you because you're my dude, and I fuck with you 360%.
Sure.
This is not something new. This is something that has been going on for the past 4 months, and motherfuckers have been hitting me saying, what is wrong with Andrew?
Sure.
And I'm like, Andrew's a natural contrarian. But
I think I'm just
telling you, sometimes that shit does not make for productive conversation at all.
Would you like to know why I take these stances?
Go ahead.
I take these stances because I think it's important to understand both sides of an argument. I don't think there's anything productive about you and I coming in here and arguing the exact same side of the same coin. I think it's important that we make an effort, especially now more than ever, where I see America so polarized. I see the world so polarized and people living in a vacuum, and they're only seeing the Facebook posts that the Facebook decides that they like, and they're only seeing the Instagram posts that Instagram decides they like, and they're only reading the articles and news sources that they like. I think it's important that we show them both sides of a story, and let me just make the point. Both sides of the story and both sides of an issue, and how both sides could be logical. And that was what I was attempting to do with this abortion conversation, is showcase that, yes, absolutely, I support abortion 1,000%, but there are people who don't support abortion 1,000%. Let me just finish.
This is what Andrew Schultz needs to do.
They're not assholes for that. They're not stupid for that. We often shame them for being stupid when they disagree. So do I know that I get hate because of this? Absolutely.
No.
Do I know that opportunities get taken away from me because of this? Yes. But what's more important, there's been opportunities. But look, freedom of speech is expensive.
Learn to have your opinion and express your opinion, and you can express both sides. You can express what you've heard from conservatives. You can express what you've heard from libertarians. But don't argue with motherfucking me, because I'm not even against you.
But here's what
not once have I been against you.
But here's the thing.
That's when it sounds stupid. Like, you can state your opinion and show both sides based off what you think without arguing with motherfuckers.
When you listen back to this episode, you will see that I did exactly that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You went crazy. I think something's wrong with Andrew. I think Andrew's on medication.
I understand what Andrew's saying, but I think to pull the camera back,
you will see I did exactly that.
Skyview.
And you also see that I never disagreed with you.
But what you think we're doing is having an argument. I'm just curious as to how you rationalize something, and I'm just asking you.
There's a difference between
we're
asking
not
a
arguing
question and then saying, you don't even have a motherfucking answer to it. I'm like, I don't have an answer because I don't care. Like, we're not arguing.
But that's my reaction.
It's one thing to have asking a curious
getting
question,
defensive and being and kind of like being borderline, like throwing jabs at me when I'm just curious about your worldview.
And you always like to do this dumb shit where you say some salacious shit, you say some contrarian shit, you admit to being a contrarian, and then act like the person that you're talking to is the crazy one. Like, I'm throwing jabs at you.
But you were. I didn't say anything personally insulting about you. I didn't call you names or anything like that.
I specifically screamed at you, I agree, and you just was like, but agree on what?
We're not agreeing. It's not anything. I'm asking you about your life. It's like me going, okay, so what was it like going to school in Moncks Corner, South Carolina? And of course, well, there's times
when I'm wrong. Are you willing to
wrong.
Admit that you're wrong?
Absolutely, there's times.
When's the last time you admitted you were wrong?
On the show, I'm trying to think. I admitted I was wrong recently on the show, and I came back the next week. I had something. It was the rap thing where you hit me up, and the next week I was so off about that. It was when I was in California. Remember, I tweeted something crazy, and then No.
Was it the Migos?
No. I tweeted something crazy.
Oh, the Remy Ma Nicki thing.
Was it Remy Ma? Yeah, I was so off on the Remy Ma Nicki thing, and the first thing I did when we had the conversation, I said, listen, Charlamagne hit me up, he explained the situation, and I jumped off too fast, and I did it.
But you do realize you're not always right about anything. Those are just your views and your opinions. Are you comfortable with that? Are you comfortable knowing that you may not always be right?
Absolutely. Charlamagne, my goal with this show, so often is to prove or to showcase that there are multiple opinions that have rightness to them. Like these people who are against abortion have rightness to them. These people that are pro, like you and I, have rightness to us.
And that's fine.
But truthfully, that should be the secondary goal. The first goal for this show, just be fucking funny and have fun, because that's what people come for.
I'm not a fucking comedian.
Yeah.
I don't tell jokes. I tell the truth.
Yeah.
But Chris, now is the time to tell Andrew everything that we be saying all the time when he's not around, since we're having this intervention.
I understand what Andrew's saying, but I think the point is you got to disengage at a certain point. If Charlamagne's not picking up on what you're saying, or someone,
I agree. We can let
it go.
We can stay too long.
Keep
on
it
topic.
moving. That abortion topic. I mean, we're doing like on show prep on the air right now, but like.
No, but
That
this
was a
is
good-
It's
that was a-
fine.
This is a good discussion.
These
It's an
people have
honest
made the
discussion.
Brilliant Idiots
Yeah, yeah.
podcast popular
No,
over the past
I
couple
wasn't
years.
saying we shouldn't. I
They've
like what
shown
we're doing.
concerns, so we need to have the conversation.
and it's important that they see what's going on. And
But don't keep trying to hit the same point
Listen,
a million.
I don't even know what the
different
point
times.
is,
I
and I'm not
understand-
against
I
them.
understand what you're saying.
but you think the argument? It's not even an argument.
Like,
we
how
have.
come when you said the drone strike thing, and I go, yeah, absolutely right.
I agree with you. Yeah.
So I don't even know how we took a turn.
But even now, I think there's a miscommunication in terms of what I want from you. It's
So what do you want from me?
I just want clarity in terms, or maybe you haven't thought about it yet, and you don't know
When it
how
comes
you
to
feel
what?
about it. But it was just, when do you think it should be okay to have an abortion? When is a baby abortable? Well, I don't want to get into it because
That's a whole other question.
I think he told you just don't like his answer.
Exactly. And that's
No.
what I told you earlier, Schultz. You will say Charlamagne's being PC or whatever simply because you don't like my answer. I told you what I feel. And that's
No,
what
I
I'm
like your
and
answer.
you need to start being comfortable with you and what you say.
I
That's
am
it. Because I'm comfortable
in
with what
I
I'm
say.
saying. Like, I'm not saying things because I'm PC. I'm saying things because this is truly how I feel in that moment.
Charlamagne, I get a lot of flack from certain people for what I say. I'm comfortable defending what I say, and I'm comfortable backing what I say. I'm not saying that you're not also comfortable with what you say. And a lot of times we completely agree, and a lot of times we disagree, and that's important with the show.
And you also need to realize, and I've heard you say this before, I never forget it. You said it one time when you was taping on Common Sense a while back. You was like, you like when people are arguing with each other. That don't make for good conversation.
Wait, explain the context of that discussion.
There was no context. You specifically said you think it's better when people are going back and forth with each other. That's not true.
I do think that it's, well, I won't.
That's not true.
I think discussion is important. I think disagreeing is important.
Discussion.
Because
And
it
you can
shows us how we really feel about a topic.
But guess what? If we don't disagree, that's fine too. If you ever watch ESPN First Take,
Sure.
which I do, or you watch, Skip and Shannon Sharp on Fox,
Sure.
they're not always disagreeing. They're just giving their opinions.
Does that worry you? Like, if you guys are on the same page too much,
No.
it's just going to become
No.
kind of boring.
There's
No.
nothing wrong with
Not
that.
at all. I think, listen, there's a lot of things we completely agree on, and those episodes are really great too. I think
I think what you think sounds good doesn't sound good, my brother. And that's just the truth to the matter.
That's sure. And
like
people,
yelling and screaming and
no, I don't think that sounds good.
talking in circles. Like, that's not, like, we can express ideas.
Again, you're saying that that's what I think sounds good. That's not. And if you are interested,
So why does it constantly
if you're
happen?
interested, I'll tell you what I think sounds good.
So why does it constantly happen?
Why do we constantly argue about things?
No, not me. You argue with everybody.
Sure.
Including me. You argue with, there's not been somebody on this show that's come on that you haven't really argued
Well,
with.
it's because we have one angle of people come on the show.
That's not true.
When we have people who I think are more diverse thinkers, I don't argue with them. When Malcolm Gladwell was on the show, I didn't argue with him because I think he's a very diverse thinker.
Or maybe you're afraid of his intellect.
No, I think he's a very diverse, and I think he's a very sophisticated thinker, and he doesn't have an agenda with his thinking. And those people that come on and have an agenda with their thinking, when Killer Mike was on the show, I didn't argue with him at all.
Maybe you're afraid of his intellect.
No, I don't fear intellect at all. I'm actually inspired by it. I'm wrapped up in it. When people are
So if that's the case, you should respect everyone's intellect, even if you feel like they have an agenda. Because everybody has an agenda. You have an agenda. Your agenda is to come in here and try to get both sides of the argument. That's an agenda, so.
Sure, absolutely.
So you should respect
I just think that's a consistent and fair
agendas
agenda.
are a part of life.
I think it's a consistent and fair agenda.
Malcolm Gladwell has an agenda, whether you believe it or not.
Absolutely.
Everybody has an agenda.
I feel when there's an agenda that is rooted in something disingenuous and inconsistency.
But who are you
Can I finish?
to tell somebody what they
I
believe
just
is
finish what I was
disingenuous?
saying?
Because people will say the same thing about you. I'm just telling you, Schultz, and I've been communicating much longer than you, my brother. I've been on these platforms expressing myself much longer than you. And I tell you things because I feel like you could be really great. But You have to learn to properly communicate and give people the same respect that you want back. Like, why point at somebody and say you think they're disingenuous? Just hear them out.
Because I think they're disingenuous.
Okay, so when people do that to you, be prepared to handle it.
They do it to me all the time.
All right, just
You do it right here.
Be prepared
You've
to
done
handle
it. You've done it. And I think I've handled it pretty well today. The last 15 minutes of this discussion is you saying you're a contrarian, you don't believe what you think, this, that, the other, and I'm sitting here and I'm going...
I never said you don't believe what you think. I would hope that you believe what you think. One of the reasons I still do this podcast with you is because I believe that you actually believe the things that you think. Sure. I can respect anybody as long as that's who they truly are. Yeah. What did I tell you about Tommy Lauren? I told Tommy, you know what, Tommy, if this is who you really are, then I fuck with it. I respect your freedom of speech. Yeah. If you're just somebody who's saying things for clicks and hits, there's no value in shock. Eventually, that's going to crash and burn, and I don't want to be on that motherfucking plane. We saw it with guys like Milo. I don't know how Tommy's going to end up. You see it with motherfuckers like Richard Spencer. All of these people that are just throwing down. You can go back to back in the day, people like Star from Star and Buck Wild, Miss Jones, motherfuckers who just say shit for shock value. That shit crashes and burns. The people who truly last are those that are authentic, honest, and aren't afraid to get new information and even change their mind at times.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm not trying to press my ideals on nobody. Like, I'll get on the radio, I'll get on the podcast, I'll say what I need to say. If you disagree, we can have some debate about it, but I'm not, you stupid, or, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, or whatever. Like,
you've said that 10 times this episode.
Because you really did sound stupid, because you argued with me.
So don't say that you're not going to do something, then just go on your fucking soapbox and act like you're better than
Do you know why I called you stupid? I didn't call you stupid for what you were saying. I called you stupid for how you were acting.
It's still calling someone stupid.
Because you're acting stupid.
No, it's not. I'm acting in a way. I'm asking you questions that you don't want to answer. I'm not arguing with you.
Who didn't want to answer?
Or that you just weren't willing to answer. But look, it's fine. When you listen back to this episode, I want you to pay close attention to what you're telling me.
You listen back to yourself?
Of course I do. I do. Every
If you listen back to yourself and you haven't tried to make no improvements, then something's wrong.
Absolutely. I have listened back to myself. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, listening back to myself really helped my self-esteem with it.
Oh, because you really feel like you saying some shit and everybody else is stupid.
Not everybody else, because that's the thing. You're only getting one side of the interactions. I can't tell you how many interactions I get from people who are saying, hey, man, stay true to what you're doing. You're offering different perspective, all this kind of stuff. Like you said, a certain amount of, like you always say, a certain amount of people agree with you.
3 people not going to like it. 4 people not going to give a fuck about it. But let me tell you something about those motherfuckers. They can make you delusional. I'm going to tell you what my daddy used to always tell me.
That's why I don't put too stock in any of them.
You're never as good as they say you are, and you're never as bad as they say you are.
Absolutely.
But I think you should take all things into consideration.
Absolutely.
Being that I'm somebody that I believe we're friends. I consider you my friend.
Absolutely.
I think you should listen to your friend.
Yeah.
All right. And Chris ain't saying shit, but we have these conversations all the time.
Well, let me say something.
No, Chris, because if you ain't gonna tell the truth, there's no need for you to talk.
I'm gonna tell the truth, because I think the truth, there's 2 sides to it. I think it comes down to having a conversation versus a debate. I think if your mentality, there are certain people out there who want to debate you. No doubt. I think most people come on this podcast to have a conversation. And if you turn every conversation into a debate, I think that's where you're going to lose people. And I think that's where you've been losing people. So I think you got to figure out, as I understand, you're trying to show both sides. You're trying to say, this is why I might not agree with it. A lot of people are very passionately against abortion. There's value to that. I'm not saying there's not value to that, but you have to figure out, this is an opportunity for a debate, and this is a conversation. And there's a way to get that information across in a conversational manner versus like, you know, it's like it's being on trial. It's like the last episode, you were like holding the shit up. Tell me about GMOs. Well, I don't know.
And by the way, we're
not on trial.
If a lot of people are telling you the same thing over and over, Andrew Schultz is exhausting, whatever, like, you shouldn't just dismiss it. You should be like, wow.
Well, what do you do when you get those comments? You get those comments a lot.
Yeah, I take them into consideration.
But you don't change?
Yes, I do. What are you talking about?
You've changed who you are when people constantly talk about you in that way?
I try to look outside myself and see how can I improve on that.
Sure.
Just like when they came at me about that women of color shit. I didn't just dismiss them and be like, oh, fuck them, they don't know what they talk about. I thought about it. I'm like, damn, did I communicate that the wrong way? And you know what I learned from that situation? Because if you're not learning anything from any of this shit shows, it's pointless. What I learned from it is some things just shouldn't be communicated on Twitter. Some things just shouldn't be communicated on social media, especially somebody like me. I have a radio show. I have a podcast. I got a TV show. I would rather, I can do viral videos. I would rather say it and explain exactly how I feel than just for you to be able to take these 140 characters out of context. So that's what I learned from that situation.
Totally.
When women have been telling me,
oh, Charlamagne, you're too hard on women, or I don't like the way you talk about women. I don't just dismiss it. I'm like, damn, let me see, what am I saying? What am I saying that people are getting things misconstrued? Or what am I saying that makes people feel like I'm being offensive?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're capable of stepping outside yourself and actually really dealing with yourself, shows. The mirror works two ways. You should be able to look in the mirror and see everything that's wrong with you. You should be looking in the mirror and see everything that's right. Yep, Charlamagne the God here, best of 2017. Now, this week's episode comes to you from Squarespace. Big plans for the new year? Squarespace makes it easy to turn your idea into a unique website. Showcase your work, blog, or publish content. Even sell products and services of all kinds in just a few clicks. You can customize everything from look and feel to settings and products using beautiful templates created by world-class designers. And there's nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code IDIOT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. I'm going to be honest with you, Joe, man. I think otherwise, but we have a bet here. We have a nice little pool going.
Yeah, we think the show's going to be done in a month.
Yeah.
I think that, and I want you to prove me wrong. I really honestly want you to prove me wrong. Because I love the show. I love how crazy and emotional you get and how much you actually care.
Yeah.
It really does feel like you actually care. But I think, what do you give it, Charlamagne?
I give Everyday Struggle about 6 months. And
okay.
I don't think Joe Budden's going to cause it to crash and burn, but I do think Joe Budden's is eventually going to walk away from it. Because that's just the type of person he is.
Fair enough.
Like, and Rory,
when success is there, he goes the other way.
Yeah, and Rory and Marley, y'all out of y'all goddamn mind to let him name the podcast the Joe Budden Podcast.
I know.
All right?
What the
You don't hedge your bets on somebody that unstable. All right.
Because what happens when he leaves the podcast?
He's going to leave. Listen, Joe, unless Joe has turned over a whole new leaf.
And let's hope he has.
Yes. If not, he's going to walk away from a lot of this shit. Like, Joe is the guy that right when shit starts to get good, he's like, nah, fuck this shit. I'd rather smoke cigars and make a mood music 10. Okay? So
I don't even know what you just said.
Mood Music 10.
I support it. Okay.
Mood Music. Damn, thinking about Joe Budden smoking cigarettes made me cough. Mood Music is a mixtape series Joe Budden did.
Listen, I don't know anything about hip hop, but I will say this is I hope that you use this as inspiration to Joe to keep the show going. Everyday Struggle. We want that to keep going. We're enjoying the content.
Yeah.
I really hope that the infighting and the ego doesn't tear you guys apart, And Rory, I didn't know that you were being sarcastic on Twitter.
It's going to be the Joe Budden struggle.
He's just going to be yelling directly into the camera.
Featuring DJ Academics.
Oh, wow.
That's what's about to happen. And if Academics gets fed up and doesn't want to do it anymore, they're going to bring in Rory.
Really? So maybe that's what the infighting is about. Maybe they're trying to get Academics out of there so that they can get Rory in.
If Joe Budden's smart, I'll be honest with you, you get rid of Rory Amall and bring Academics on the podcast. Just do it.
Whoa, it's a double switch.
Hey, I'm just saying. This is all I'm saying. Rory Amall, watch your back. All right?
Wow.
That's all I'm saying. I see what's going on here, okay?
He gets Academics off of Everyday Struggle.
Journalistic
brings Rory
Joe
on to Everyday Struggle. Then he leaves Everyday Struggle and continues Joe Budden podcast with Academics.
Boom.
That is some
Joe Budden gets all the money, baby.
Opera-esque drama right
Joe
there.
Budden, Journalistic Joe, a.k.a. the Chief Cultural Director for Complex Media.
Damn.
Right?
Wow. That is some genius shit, Joe. Man, we're watching, though. We're watching.
We're paying attention. We got a nice little pool here at Loudspeaker.
Exactly.
To see how long everything lasts.
Yeah.
But, Joe, things don't work out. You can always bring the Joe Budden podcast to the Loudspeaker Network.
That's right.
We talked about that on Sunday as well. Mm-hmm. All right, good business is good business, goddammit.
That's right.
All right, we like unstable people over here. Salute the tax. All right. All right. Human beings are the only people who have that type of decision-making skills. I was reading this yesterday. Oh man! In the book, the guy was explaining how human beings we're the only ones who think about the future.
Right, perceive self.
We perceive. We're the only ones that got like self-awareness. I mean, I don't know how true it is.
You gotta wear clothes.
I don't know what
why.
animals are thinking, but
but I understand Greg's point which is like, and some scientists might use this to say that transgenderism maybe isn't legit because you don't see it in mice, you don't see it in dolphins, you don't see it in monkeys or that.
We
kind
don't
of
know
stuff.
though.
But that being said, monkeys kind of look trans, right? Because the male and female monkeys all look the same, right?
That's bullshit.
It's like
I could tell it's a male one and a female one.
Some animals are gay.
He goes,
ones?
animals are gay, but no animals cut their dick. But that's
Dolphins
also
are gay
because
sharks.
animals.
No.
That'd be funny. A shark just swimming around like dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Like, yo, Flipper, why you keep saying dun-dun? He goes, mind your business, I'm a shark. Dun-dun, dun-dun.
But we don't know if animals are trans.
That's what I'm saying.
If
they
a
don't
rat
have
walked in
doctors.
here right now, we wouldn't know what.
they don't wear
we don't say that's a
clothes.
man or woman rat. We say that's a rat.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't even give them genders.
No.
We don't really care about them because they look too similar. Male and female humans look different as fuck.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because
Absolutely.
we have the no hair
Animals
shit.
Easy,
too.
easy
Animals
to
too.
identify.
Easy to
I can tell
identify.
I can tell different chickens, if it's a male or female chicken, rats, dogs.
You can tell
You
male
cannot
and
tell a
female
female
rats.
rat. Shut up.
You can. What are you talking about?
How? What?
She got titties.
Who's looking at a rat's titties?
I've never seen a rat with titties.
Yeah, I've never
Rats got
seen the
titties
bottom
and
of a
fat-ass
rat.
Pussy. You ever seen a rat
Rats?
pussy? Yes, a rat got a fucking fat ass pussy.
You're
what
an
are you talking
odd
about?
individual, yo.
I mean, that is the weirdest shit I've
Yeah,
heard
you
about
just-
that
I'm
shit.
scared of rats too, but I'm telling you, rats got fat
if
pussies.
you're scared of rats, have you gotten so close to them you've seen their pussy lips?
Because I grew up when I was young, I seen fucking rats running. I seen that's a female rat, that's a male rat.
How can you see a rat's pussy if it's running on four legs? Like, how can
It's
you look
running, they
up under
fucking
it?
pussy just hanging, just running around like this.
I don't think you saw a rat, bro. I don't know what the
hell
fuck
was
it is
that?
you saw, but it wasn't a
It's
rat.
definitely- Look at some fucking rat pussies. I'm telling you,
Rat
rat got fat ass pussies. I'm telling you.
We know you're telling us. We just don't believe
don't
you.
understand what you're telling me.
But how you think they have babies?
No,
No,
we
know that, but
we understand
you
they
can't
have.
just see it.
You can see it. I've seen it before. All
All right,
right,
that's the name of the podcast, Rat Pussy.
Rat Pussy.
What else is there to talk about? Tell a story about how the fat chick was fucking you the other day.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Listen, he told me the
Jesus
fat,
Christ!
listen, he
Jesus
told me the fat chick was
Christ!
fucking him on the couch, and he said the fat chick was like, he said the fat chick goes, I'm about to come, I'm about to come.
Hold on. I want to hear this perfectly. Dwayne, cut his mic off.
He goes,
Dwayne,
which one is it?
Dwayne, cut his mic off, yo.
Which one is it?
Dwayne, cut his mic the
Listen,
fuck off.
He said,
Nah, let's go.
he said the
Nah, you
fat
ain't
white
going nowhere.
chick. He said the fat white chick was like, I'm about to come. I'm about to come. I'm about to come. So Wax goes, all right, good. I'll be finished. I don't gotta fuck her no more. And then she goes, no, I just want to sit here. So he goes, get the fuck off me. He tried to push her, but he couldn't because she was too heavy.
Yeah, I've been there, bro. So you were locked in. You couldn't pop her off.
He was locked in.
You couldn't pop her off. Hold on. Get the mic back.
Jesus Christ.
God damn, how big is this girl wax?
Listen, I don't even know what he's talking about. I've been
Okay.
flashed.
All right. You don't know what I'm
I've
talking
been
about.
flashed, man. Damn.
This is a damn shame.
Boy,
Golly.
I just want the best for you, man.
Listen, me too.
If you love her, you need to start acting like you love her.
Yeah, why are you so embarrassed by her?
Why you
You
so
really love her. Don't be embarrassed
I
by
don't
your
even know what's
feelings.
going on.
Don't let your
We was
friends
just not
influence
talking
your
about
love,
the old
dog.
man smashing young girls.
No, we're talking about you and fucking Mama June.
Sheesh.
You out here trying to get a reality show on Discovery.
Are you and Mama June a thing for real? Is
Yeah,
there a
talk,
Mama
man.
I
June?
don't even know who Mama
man.
June is.
You know who Mama
This
June
is really
All you need
crazy.
to know about
yo.
Mama June is she's fat and white.
What does she wear? Does she wear a lot of sweatpants and baggy
Leggings
shirts?
all the time.
She always wearing leggings, huh?
I don't know. I've never met her. I don't know.
Listen, I want to know this. Does your girl, hey,
This
Wax,
is not right.
does your girl always
I just tried to
dress?
get you some
Hold on.
pussy, I ain't trying to get you some pussy.
Does your
yo.
girl always
I ain't
dress?
throw you like 3 girls.
Wax.
I ain't throw you 3 girls this weekend.
Listen,
His mic's off, his mic's
listen.
off. Go,
Okay,
show.
Listen, I
does
ain't
your
think
girl
you
dress like she's
yet.
always going to the store?
Absolutely.
She's just going to pick up some cereal.
Some bread and cigarettes. I'm going to get some cigarettes.
All
I
waxed
tell
up.
you what, she's not going to get lettuce.
I need this woman to reveal herself to me. Let me turn this mic off.
Turn his mic off, man.
I'm gonna walk you through this whole thing, whoever you are. I'm gonna walk you through this whole thing. You just have to reveal yourself to me. Because Wax won't tell me who you are. I've only seen you from afar.
Yeah.
I need to know who you are. I can walk you through this whole thing.
And walk her through because she definitely doesn't jog.
This is
Definitely
not-
doesn't jog.
Definitely not out here jogging or
cardio
doing Ellis.
whatsoever.
Listen, I don't know
No
what y'all
cardio
talking
whatsoever.
about,
And you know
man.
how I know Wax likes her? Because the first time I saw her from a distance, I was like, that's your fat white chick? And he goes, she's not fat. He got mad. He's like, she's not fat. She's not fat.
That's real love.
And he almost showed me a
Listen,
picture,
he
but he
good,
stopped
he good,
himself
he good,
because he
he
didn't
good,
want me
he
to
good.
see her, which
Yo,
makes me think
you've
I
been
may
doing
know
this
her.
for
You
weeks.
probably
You
know
been-
her.
yo,
Makes me
you've been
think
doing
I
it for
may
weeks.
know her.
He been doing all this for weeks.
Which makes me
Hold
think
on,
I
hold
may
on,
know
hold
her.
on, hold on.
Whoever this young woman is, I need you to reach out to me. I will walk you through this whole situation with Wax because he does like you.
This is.
I think that you probably just need to lose some weight. That's the only thing keeping him.
But what if Wax
actually
leaves?
in public.
What if Wax leaves when she loses the weight? What if it's the weight that's keeping him there?
You're right. You're right. Wax has a thing for fat girls.
It's true.
Wax, do you not have a fat fetish?
You only know one fat girl I fuck, and you didn't even really see her.
Yes,
You
I did. I
lying.
saw her whole leg when I was sitting on the balcony. I was on the balcony too. Me and my wife
I was
on the
getting
balcony.
head on the balcony.
Me and my wife was on the balcony. We heard grunting. And I looked, and all I saw was this big fat leg and Wax's arm. I said, Wax fucking that fat girl.
I wasn't smashing on the balcony.
And you know how I know you was fucking her? Because she
I was
knocked
getting
on my
head.
window because she didn't know my wife was in. And I was like, if you think that I'm opening the door for you, you out your goddamn mind.
No. That's not true.
Wax did just send me a video early when I was out there in California of this gigantic fat girl fighting another girl.
Is that her? Is she white?
No.
But I'm just saying he is into fat girls, if that's what he's
The stuff
doing.
that I sent you was fat.
Sorry?
The stuff that I sent you was fat. I sent you like.
No, you
whole
sent me
things
a
of
girl. This what
girls.
happened. He was like, "Listen, I got a girl. She's gonna line some pussy up for you." And then a girl did reach out to me, and she sent me a bunch of Instagrams of girls that I could potentially have sex with. I thought it was very nice of Wax to plug me up like that.
I'm like,
it was very
you out
nice
there,
to the
yo, my
girl.
dude out there,
A Brilliant
throw
Idiots
some
fan.
pussy.
Shout out to Brilliant
Did you
fans
fuck
trying
her?
to get. I did not have sex with
Nah,
any
he
of
was
those
fat.
girls.
Nothing
Say what?
at all.
No, I didn't do anything like that. They weren't exactly my type, so I didn't go
What's
after
wrong with
it
their
like
toes,
that.
bro?
Say what?
What's wrong with their toes? Nothing wrong with their toes. Their toes are very
What's
pretty.
wrong with it? What was it? Why wasn't
They
she
wasn't fat. They're
No,
pretty
I think that
toes.
they were more Wax's type.
Wax is shallow Wax, bro.
Nah, it's not true, man.
I
What
think
Wax
he is.
sees, we don't see.
No, I know.
Wax will be
No,
telling me these
it's
chicks
true.
are
Not-
bad.
Stop
And he showed
it.
me some
That's not
shit.
true.
I
And
know.
I'll be like, what the
I know.
fuck?
I
And
know.
all the
Crazy as
bad
hell.
chicks that he claimed to have,
Yeah.
I never see him in
All the
person,
girls
only
with-
on Instagram.
I don't see
it is
nobody.
true.
I'll show you
All the
nobody.
girls that you say got good bodies that meet us at the hotel look like Duval.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Every single one is built like Duval. Whenever we're at the fucking Beverly Hills shit, whatever the hotel that, the SLS,
Listen,
you always
it's
got a
not-
girl that you're holding by hand, real slim.
No. Whoa. Never hold the hands. Chill out.
Stop it.
What? You see me holding girl
You were
hand?
webbing to
yeah.
webbing with the girl. You
What?
said, "Let me take you to the buffet. Get whatever you
I
want."
seen you carry a girl to the 3rd floor.
When?
You picked her up, you walked her through the lobby, you
Yeah.
went in the elevator,
Yeah.
and you went up the elevator with her. I was like, this dude here is crazy.
He's crazy. Only time
Everybody heard. You didn't hear the girl the whole time. She would go, "No." Help! Help me!
This whole thing is allegedly.
Ain't nothing allegedly.
Allegedly.
Because guess what? Mama June is out there listening, and Mama June,
Oh,
if you're listening,
my gosh.
reach out to Charlemagne. Charlemagne will
Don't
walk
listen
you
to
through
that
the
shit.
whole.
Send a
Listen
picture
to
too.
none of
Just
this
send a
shit.
picture. We want to see how beautiful you are. We want to see what
That's
Wax
it.
sees.
That's
man.
it. Whoever you are, we will not reveal your identity.
Nope.
But I will walk you
fucked
through this
up,
whole
man.
thing because I do not like the way Wax treats you.
That's true.
Because from what I hear, you treat him very, very well,
Listen,
and he's not
what
appreciative
the
of
fuck
it.
is
Yeah,
going
that is
on
true.
here?
So call me
That
so
is
I can
true.
save your number in my phone as Wax's Honey Boo Boo. I'm gonna walk you through this whole situation, okay?
Is he right? Chris, this is what you brought me in here for?
Brilliant Idiots Best of 2017, and this week's episode is also brought to you by Talkspace. Can't imagine fitting another appointment into your life? Well, with Talkspace, therapy is as easy as sending your therapist a message. No commutes, no leaving the office, and no judgments. To match with your perfect therapist for a fraction of the price of traditional therapy, go to Talkspace.com/idiots and use the code IDIOTS to get $30 off your first month. That's code IDIOTS at Talkspace.com/idiots to show your support for this podcast. That whole take a knee stuff, it was very interesting this weekend. It was very,
how'd you feel about it?
I mean, it depends. It depends. Like, I got to be specific. Like, what part exactly?
Okay, why don't we start with your Cowboys?
Cowboys. I thought the Cowboys protest was whack. The reason
Let them set it up for the people who didn't know what they did.
If you didn't see what the Dallas Cowboys did, the Dallas Cowboys locked arms and then they kneeled before the national anthem,
Right.
And then they stood during the national anthem. The reason I thought that was whack is because you can't appease both sides. I don't know when everybody in the world, if you've learned one thing from me, if you learn one thing from the Brilliant Idiots, stop trying to please everybody, bro.
Right.
It's not going to happen. I don't know the keys to success, but I know the absolute key to failure is trying to please every fucking body. Like, have some goddamn balls.
Yeah.
Like, that defeats the whole, especially in this case, that defeats the whole point of a protest.
Right.
A protest is not about making the people that you're protesting against feel comfortable.
Right.
It's about making them feel uncomfortable.
Right.
It's about disruption. It's about bringing attention to the actual issue. And, that's another thing that I feel has become a problem. I don't even think motherfuckers know what the actual issue is anymore.
In fact, I know they don't. I listen to Sarah Huckabee Sanders, saying that, if this is about police brutality, then they should be boycotting or protesting against the police that protect them on the field. I heard Donald Trump say this is not about race. We've even had callers call up to the Breakfast Club and say, I don't understand why they're disrespecting the flag. And then I'd be like, do you even know why Colin kneeled in the first place? And they'd be like, well, no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why all week I've been playing back the soundbite of Colin Kaepernick saying why he decided to kneel in the first place.
That's really important.
To bring awareness to the injustices that African Americans are facing at the hands of law enforcement in America.
And it's important to add on to that the reason he's decided to kneel specifically was because he spoke to a service member and asked them what was the most respectful way to them to protest.
And Colin said,
service member said to Colin, I think kneeling would be a sign of respect to the flag, but also a sign of, I guess, discontent with the current situation.
Yes.
So I think.
And Colin said, until the flag represents what it's supposed to represent for everyone.
Right.
He was going to kneel.
Right. And I think that Trump has done a much better job of framing this issue for his benefit than than the players have.
Yeah, well no, Trump changed the narrative for those. First of all, it's two things. Donald Trump's mainstream, Colin Kaepernick, it's not. That's just the truth of the matter. When Colin Kaepernick started this whole situation, he was the underground artist. Right. So it got some buzz, it got some attention, but not like, boom, Donald Trump's the fucking president of the United States of America. So if he tells his constituents these guys are being disrespectful, they're kneeling, they're being anti-patriotic, making it about him, which is not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe in some cases it is, but it didn't start about Donald Trump. It started about police brutality. And so when he did that and he told them to kneel, Donald Trump is like, look, this is not why they're kneeling, because they're just being disrespectful.
Right.
So his base runs with that.
And what he did is he flipped it in a way where he's on the side of the flag.
Yes.
And if you're against him, you're against the flag.
But I'd say this.
Just out of context, right? So if you're against him, you're against the flag. Now, people care more about America than they do about sports. And
no, they don't.
They do.
You think so?
They do, and you can see it by.
But what is more American than sports?
Let me tell you why. Ready? You know whose jersey was the number one selling jersey in the NFL this last week?
Who?
That guy Villanueva, an offensive lineman on the Steelers, the one guy on the Steelers, did 3 tours of duty in Iraq, who stood up and, the Steelers as a team protested in the locker room. They didn't go outside for the anthem, but he did. And he sat in the tunnel. He stood in the tunnel, and then he put his hand on his heart. And
so what do you say about the times? Because Colin had the number one jersey in the league.
Just real quick, right? Mm-hmm. So the number one selling jersey in the league was an offensive lineman. So all these pro-Trump, allegedly racist people have a Mexican's name on their back. Villanueva.
Yeah.
Because that's how much they love. They're like, build a wall, but not for Villanueva. Let Villanueva come in because he held it down.
So what about Colin when he had the number one jersey in the league?
What's good, yo?
So when Colin had, I think what people are doing is reacting off of like extremes, right? So like Colin represented one extreme, and then everybody that supported Colin went after it, and they were 100% behind it. Mm-hmm. And I think Villanueva represented the other extreme. It's like they're waiting for a dissenting voice.
And what you said is absolutely true. And here's the thing. They're both Americans.
Right.
So the people who supported Colin are Americans. The people who supported Villanueva are Americans. The problem is when these institutions pick sides. Right. You can't pick sides. Stay the fuck out of it.
Well, yeah, I think what the side of kneeling has to do, and I think it's up to us to support this as well, is reframe the narrative, right? Because Trump has done an amazing job of branding this in his favor, and the people kneeling kind of took the bait, right? Because you had 4 weeks to kneel. And I was talking about this on Flagrant too. It's like a lot of these NFL guys, you had 4 weeks to kneel, right? We had preseason. We had a couple games. I didn't see any fucking kneeling. All of a sudden, Trump tweets one thing, and now it's like, I really care. So are you anti-Trump or are you pro-Black Lives? Because your behavior would dictate that you're anti-Trump.
Well, I agree with that. And here's the angle that kind of bothered me. When you see Kobe, when you see LeBron, when you see all of these guys finally start being vocal about Trump after Trump says something about Steph Curry,
That's kind of suspect to me. Not suspect, but it's just like
Bron's just jealous.
it's not even that Bron's jealous. It's not even suspect. I'm just talking about when it comes to the things to be outraged about when it comes to Donald Trump. That's very low on the list.
We don't care. We don't care till his home.
And I know, and LeBron said that in his video. LeBron goes, it finally hit home to me. And I'm like, whether you see it or not, that's a multi-millionaire elitist individual who does not see the issues of the common man. And I'm not going to hold LeBron's feet to the fire simply because LeBron does do a lot for the community. But to not acknowledge that in that moment, that was a different level of elitism because you said it finally hit home.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
What else? What about all this other shit that's been going on that Trump has been doing? That didn't hit home for you?
Because it didn't affect him.
It didn't affect them.
He got a gate.
The DACA, the Muslim ban,
Bruh, this is what people say about the liberal elite or the limousine liberals. This is what they say. It's like there are all these Hollywood celebrities, right? And this is a common soundbite. There's all these Hollywood celebrities saying that don't build a wall. That wall is disrespectful, and they live in gated communities. The fuck you got a gated community for? To keep people out, right?
Yeah.
So there is an inherent hypocrisy going on with the liberal elite, and the right has framed it in a way where they basically take away their ability to have points because of their own hypocrisy. We need to do a better job.
I think it's hypocrisy on both sides.
Listen, dude, I can go on and on about right-wing hypocrisy as well.
Because I think it's hypocritical to not even acknowledge why these guys aren't kneeling in the first place. Like to just dismiss the race thing, just to be like, no, it's not about race. Oh, well, if it is about police brutality, then they should protest the police. No, how about acknowledge the issue that they're kneeling for? Why are you being so dismissive? That within itself is hypocritical. Because conservatives don't want their ideas, their ideals and their issues to be dismissed, and the things they care about to be dismissed. So don't be so easy to dismiss the other side.
First of all, why is standing so important?
Listen, I grew up Jehovah's Witness. Yeah. Ask me how many times I pledged allegiance to the flag in my life.
I don't know.
0.
Yeah.
All right? 0. Never. We don't pledge allegiance to the flag.
I do it. I'm not going to lie. I do it absolutely, and I still will do it. But my issue is, for me, standing or sitting doesn't really affect me, right? If you're acknowledging that flag in a way to bring attention to an issue that is important to not only you, but to America, right? It's like, what the fuck you care? If you care about equality and somebody's asking for equality, if equality is an American value, right? And someone is asking for equality, as an American, you got to support that. So whether they stand up and put their hand up like this, or they put their fists in the air for Black Power, they kneel down, whatever, I'm cool with that. If you're going to do what's the guy on the Bills did? The running back for the Bills. What's the Bills?
LaShawn McCoy. He was
LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, LaShawn McCoy talking about, hey, Colin Kaepernick, the only reason he's opened his mouth is because he sucks and nobody cares about him. And now, on this last one,
he was stretching.
He's fucking stretching out his hamstrings doing calisthenics.
Hey, you know why? You ain't never been called an Uncle Tom and a coon repeatedly online. That should have changed your mind. All right? LaShawn McCoy was like, fuck that.
But that to me was disrespectful.
I just think it's pussy. Like, don't be neutral. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a coward. Either you going, okay, well, check this out. You either going to do one of two things. Yeah. Either you going to kneel in protest and offend this side, or you're going to stick to your guns, not kneel in protest, and offend another side. Guess what? It's nothing wrong with that. At least you doing you. I'd rather you really do you instead of try to fucking appease everybody. That's what that stretching shit is. You're stretching. But you're not kneeling, so you're not offending nobody.
I'll show you how I'm not a coon. Look at this stretch. No, you weren't
stretching. Like the shit Ray Lewis did. That shit was lame.
That was an ISIS prayer he was doing.
By the way, I called that. That was another one.
Oh,
I called it. I got on the Breakfast Club Monday. I was like, Ray Lewis gonna say he was praying.
Yep.
Because it's so pussy, right? It's so pussy because Ray Lewis doesn't want to offend the white people that are cutting his checks. Because by the way, 27,000 people in Baltimore have already called for his statue to be taken down because he kneeled. So when I saw Ray Lewis come out there arm in arm with his guys and he kneeled on both knees, I said, he trying to pee on my head and tell me it's raining. I could tell right then and there he was trying to play both sides. I'm like, he's trying.
Did he really say that?
Well, TK Kirkland is there.
TK walked in to do quiet, but did he say he was going to be praying?
He said it yesterday that he was praying, and I said it. Yeah. I said when Ray Lewis got on his knees, on both knees, I paid attention.
That's some bitch shit.
He got on both knees, and he locked arms with his people. He wanted two things to happen. He thought that black people were going to be like, oh, Ray's finally out of the sunken place. He came out there and kneeled. Instead, they called him what he was, a fucking hypocrite.
Right.
You came out there kneeling after you was talking all this shit about Colin saying you would never fucking kneel. You don't agree with the protest.
Yep.
And Ray thought, well,
if the white people attack me, then I'll just say I was praying. Whoever comes first.
Right. So he had an answer for both sides.
He got hit by both sides.
I have a curious question. We heard a lot in the last few weeks. We heard a lot of people saying, "Hey, don't tell me how to protest." Right. So there was a lot of people that had criticized this take a knee protests. Right. And the response to the criticism was, "You can't tell somebody how to protest. It's wrong to tell them." Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like we're doing the same thing now, right? Somebody's taking 2 knees and we're telling them that's not good enough of a protest.
But they're not protesting.
Locking arms and they're saying that's not good enough of a protest.
But they're not even calling that a protest. They're calling it unification. They're calling it a show of solidarity. They're not even calling it a protest.
So if they framed it as a protest, but they went down 2 knees and they framed it as a protest and they locked arms, you'd be okay. It's the framing.
All they're trying to do is appease both sides, Schultz. Like that's
so
all it is.
Okay,
like that's all they're trying to do.
So if it's a protest, you support it regardless how it is. If it's an appeasement, it's some cornball.
Because all they're trying to do is show, like, okay, we hear everybody out there complaining. Yo, NFL players, y'all got to do something on Sunday. All right, we're going to do something. We're going to lock arms.
You're trying to be a boyfriend, right? Like when your girl's upset, even if she's irrational, you just look. Yeah, no, babe, I totally understand. Yeah, let's go down on both knees.
That's it.
Yeah, of course,
That's it.
Gotcha.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like you either going to, especially if you know, we got TK Kirkland here, especially if you know Donald Trump hates the kneeling. If what you're trying to do is piss off Trump, then fucking kneel.
Yeah, but kneeling is what he wants because that's meat for his base.
So what? Kneeling is what started the whole thing, and that's my whole point. It doesn't matter what his base thinks. You are trying to bring attention and awareness to a cause. Be disruptive. That's what protests are about.
But are they? That's my question, because if you really cared about bringing attention to the cause, you would have done it the last 4 weeks.
Well, Colin did.
It now. Colin's been doing it since last year. And there's been other athletes who have been doing it last year as well.
And Michael Bennett did. Michael Bennett,
there's
absolutely.
There's been a bunch of them. And don't get me wrong. And I credit everyone, even the people that did it this week with the right intentions. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is my concern is we have to make sure that we don't get caught in an ego battle, which is, Trump's going to tweet that? I'm going to show Trump. No, show America that you care about what black people are going through.
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all this. I told y'all this already. Trump's thoughts about the NFL, Trump's thoughts about the NBA is very low on my list of things to be outraged about Trumpified. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really, to be honest with you, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
First of all, Steph already said he wasn't going to the White House. Who gives a fuck what Trump thinks? Trump's delusional as shit.
Yeah.
That's like seeing a girl in the street and then, you try to holler at her and she disses you and then you be like, bitch, you look ugly anyway. Why the fuck was you trying to holler at me? I don't care about that shit.
It's like when a girl breaks up with you didn't even know you were dating.
Yeah.
You ever have that? Like, I can't see you anymore. I'd be like, we were seeing each other?
Fucking. And then you got to remind her, by the way, we was just fucking. All right? Like, we wasn't seeing each other.
Oh, did I tell you this the other day?
You got your ass eaten?
No, but I wanted it.
What happened?
Oh my God, dude!
What happened?
I received fellatio, the best blowjob I've ever had in my entire life.
Really?
Son, this was
Wait a minute.
Dude.
You've had a lot of stress on your mind lately.
I think it had to do with
exactly. Was it the physical aspect of her head being that great, or was it everything you're dealing with in your life and it was just a stress reliever?
Bro, it was all of it. Dude, I don't know, dude. Dude, Charla, I can't.
Really?
I forgot to tell you guys this. Dude, I think I even told you this in the next morning. I can't say. But, I rarely talk about my
black, white, Spanish.
She was a mix of a lot of things.
Okay.
So I don't usually talk about my sexual life. You know what I mean? And this is not saying that the other girls I might have slept with were not good. This was other
trans woman,
worldly. No, not mixed with that.
Okay,
not that mixed.
No, I'm just saying, like they say, gay guys give the best.
No.
I mean, I know the trans women aren't gay, but
she's OG woman.
Yeah.
OW, original woman.
Okay.
So I was getting a blowjob. All right, she starts blowing me. It is like.
Come on, set the scene.
Okay.
Now, where were you?
In my bed, which is on the mattress is on the ground because I'm grown up.
Instagram model style.
Yeah, Instagram model style, just on the ground.
Okay.
She comes over. It's like 5 a.m. Comes over. He asks for a beer. We're drinking a little bit.
Were you intoxicated in any way?
I was a little bit intoxicated.
High, drunk?
No, just a little drunk. A little drunk. Like 5 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, she's coming over after.
Early in New York, sir.
She's dressed very
very conservatively. You know, not really showing any breasts or anything like that. Very nice body, but dress coming down to the knees, nothing that good.
She's that blowjob snuck up on you then.
Bro, it snuck up out of nowhere. It was like Greg.
You wasn't expecting that.
She gave me the "Can I get a drop blowjob?" For real. So all of a sudden, we start making out a little bit on my bed. She's on top of me. She's riding. It's very timid. She has glasses on. She looks like a librarian. It's out of nowhere. All of a sudden, I do my move, which is I put her on her back and I start fingering her, and then I walk my dick up to her mouth, and then I drop my dick in her mouth. You know, very classic move. You know what I mean? She's in the mood. She's into it. She started blowing. Then she puts me down.
So you didn't ask for consent to put your dick in her mouth?
Well, that was what the fingering was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now you're in the mood.
All right.
Consent.
Gotcha.
Right? Isn't that how consent works?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. Anyway,
I'm married. I haven't asked
I just pulled the dick close, and then she had to do the rest. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So she pushed me on my back. She starts. First of all, she spits right in my mouth, and I go, "What?" First of all, I'm usually the spit in the mouth guy. I enjoy a spit in the mouth, but she spits in my mouth, and I take it and I swallow it. I go, "Okay." You know what it felt like? It felt like the last click before the roller coaster goes down. You know, when the roller coaster goes
down? Go deep.
Okay, bro. She starts going in, dude. Spitting on
basket weave technique. I saw your hands.
Basket weave. There's saliva coming off of her tongue, mouth, still connected to the dick.
Mind you, she didn't take her clothes off.
It was no. She was naked at this point.
Okay.
Bungee cord saliva. Boom, 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 bouncing, going down. I'm like this. I'm looking around. I'm looking outside. I'm looking for someone to make eye contact with so that they could see what's happening with me, so I could share this experience, right? This goes going. There's saliva fucking flying all over the place. I'm feeling so good. She starts sucking on my balls, but I never liked that before. But this was different. It was
I love my balls sucked.
I was loving the sucking on the balls. And all of a sudden, while I'm getting my balls sucked, out of nowhere, this little voice in my head goes, "Andrew, you need to get your ass ate. You need to get your ass ate right now."
Okay.
So I'm getting my balls sucked, and I don't feel confident enough to tell her to eat my ass.
You tooted it up a little.
I just start raising my butt.
A little tooted and booted. That's all. It's a little tooted and booted.
Raising it up a little.
Tooted and booted.
I tooted and booted.
That's all. A little tooted and booted.
Tooted and booted.
That's all. A little toot.
Bro, I tooted it. She did a little lick of the taint, but then just went back down to the dick. Blew it. I finished. It's all over my stomach, all over. It was just crazy.
Amazing. Did you compliment her afterwards? Did you tell her?
I gotta call her.
Yes, I think it's very. I think it's very important to tell a woman when she does a great job.
Oh my God, I probably did.
Yes, women, same thing when it comes to men.
I got her an Uber that was like $100 or something like that to go home.
Where the fuck did she go? Connecticut?
Shit, I don't know. But
listen, when women do a good job giving you head and you do a good job giving a woman head, compliment each other.
Oh my God.
Give me some credit.
Listen, well, I just told 250,000 people right now that you give amazing head.
Yes.
I mean,
She was an Uber driver. What would her rating be?
There's not enough stars. She's a constellation. Okay, she's the Big Dipper. That's what she is. Not 5 stars. It was, and I've gotten a lot of head in my life.
Wow.
Okay, and I've gotten what I thought was absolutely incredible head. This was it's 5 a.m. I don't even want to be up. Do you know what I mean? I'm tired. I want to be asleep. I'm 33. I go to sleep.
Yeah.
This was, I'm woke. And then you know what she did? She was like, put on a condom. This is right after I nut. Now, Schultz is one-time Schultz. Okay? I don't fuck more than once a week. I like maybe twice a week. I definitely don't do 2 nuts in one night.
Schultz.
One skeet Schultz.
Yeah.
My dick looked like the shit outside the car dealership, you know, that goes like this.
Yeah.
That little air thing, right? Bro, she put the condom on, and I knew it was a matter of time. It was like the sand coming out of the little, whatever that shit is, the vial. The
shit got
clock.
back hard?
Son, it was still a little hard. And she just wrote it, and then I had to tap out because I didn't want to go soft inside and lose the condom or whatever like that. And I started worrying. But oh my God, it was like I was so indebted to her for that blowjob.
Text her right now and tell her, yo man, I didn't tell you this the other night, but that was the best blowjob I ever had in my life. Cause you know what that means? The second blowjob she gives you is gonna be better than the
better.
You
you
what?
think?
You're giving her positive reinforcement. You're telling her she was amazing,
bro.
Listen,
it was.
God bless whoever that head monster is, man.
God bless her.
I wish her the best in life. Okay?
Listen, me too.
Brilliant Idiots Best of 2017. Today's episode is also brought to you by Stitcher Premium. You know Issa Rae from her hit HBO series Insecure. Now you can listen to 2 seasons of her acclaimed podcast Fruit on Stitcher Premium. This gripping audio drama tells the story of X, an African-American folk an African-American pro football player on a journey of self-discovery and sexual exploitation. Written and directed by Issa Rae, the Sarah Award says Fruit raises the bar on what is possible in audio fiction. Treat yourself for the holidays and start listening to Fruit now. Plus, Stitcher Premium has a great holiday deal going on for a limited time only. Get 30% off Stitcher Premium when you use the promo code IDIOTS30. Just go to StitcherPremium.com/fruit and use the promo code IDIOTS30 for 30% off. That's StitcherPremium.com/FRUIT. Now let's get back to the Best of Brilliant Idiots 2017.
By the way, we just came back from Costa Rica. Let me tell you how fucked up it was over there.
What happened?
Costa Rica's incredible, by the way.
Yeah, where were you in Costa Rica?
We were in Jaco, right?
Yeah, I know
About an
Jaco.
hour and a half outside of San Jose. But every person that met him called him the name Chino.
Oh, yeah, that's how it is.
They call every Asian Chino. I'm like, it's kind of fucked up that every Asian's name is Chino out here.
But there's no hate behind it. It's like it's really
love, exactly.
It's really funny to see like how racist everybody in the world is, but it's just white people who are considered racist because there's a power dynamic behind it. Because if you go to any Latino country, there is no such thing as Japanese people, Filipinos. It's just Chino, right? There was a Japanese referee. I was watching a soccer game, a Mexican soccer game, right? The referee is Japanese.
You do the most awkward shit.
Clearly Japanese, right?
don't get no pussy.
They're talking about his Japanese.
Once a week.
And then once a week,
Fuck
that's
that.
how it is. And then I've tons of time to watch international soccer matches. So the guy's clearly Japanese. They're talking to the Japanese, and they just keep referring to him as El Chino. Yeah. This is this is not the guy who's works at the bar.
Right,
this is the national newscaster. It'd be like if you were calling, I don't know, who's a Japanese player in the basketball. Nobody.
I don't think there's not.
It's like if you were calling Enos Cantor Aladdin. You know what I mean? Look at Aladdin. Aladdin's out here. Look at him with his magic carpet.
Where's his magic carpet?
You know what I mean? It's just
Where's his magic carpet?
Exactly. People are like, yo,
needed that
is Jay
magic carpet.
crazy right now? What is Jay talking about? So you're Filipino.
Yes, sir.
Now you guys are a fighting Asian. I refer to you as fighting. Well, there's different types of
that's
Asians.
racist. That's racist.
Well, there's
though.
different types of Asians. There's math Asians and fighting Asians, right? So,
So are Japanese? Are they fighting Asians?
no,
too?
Japanese are math Asians. There was a time where they were fighting Asians. Those times
I was
long
gonna say
gone.
Pearl Harbor. They're not fighting Asians.
No, it's long gone. Long gone.
One of them
They're-
was
See,
electricity.
it's like the Kobe thing. You forget about stuff.
But Filipinos rich fighting culture, correct?
Correct.
Bruce Lee.
Not Bruce Lee at all.
Yeah, he wasn't Filipino.
Manny
So what was he?
Pacquiao.
That was, yeah.
Manny Pacquiao,
That's the biggest name right there.
the biggest name, obviously. But there's a bunch of other guys. The Filipino Flash, Brian Valoria. I mean, I'm a big boxing fan.
boxing.
Yeah, I'm a big boxing fan. You also had the guy who just beat Choco Latito or whatever.
Yeah, you don't get no pussy, bro. You know a lot of shit.
Well, you were at that fight.
I love that.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't know I was at the fight. You
Everybody
know.
is Filipino,
I like
but
how Wax equates knowledge to not getting pussy. So he's like,
yeah,
I don't know nothing, so I must get a lot of pussy. I must fuck everything because I don't know math or things about the world.
I don't care about that stuff. Let it come in my face.
No,
That's all
you
I
care
care
about pussy. How you care that much about pussy and you don't nut?
Cause I want to have the power with a girl. I don't want to be fucked up and weak.
What do you mean you have a power? You're 250 pounds. You're gonna have the power of the girl.
I don't want to fucking like fight her. I want to fuck her.
He wants to turn.
I want her.
into
I want her mental.
Take it like
Mental
a month
game.
later.
It's a
Just
mental
awful.
game.
Just awful.
Like, I want her when she see me, she's like, "Damn, I got to make him nut." And I'm just keep on.
Wow, so you just want girls to
to.
feel good about themselves. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's get back to this fighting Asian situation. Fighting Asians and math Asians. Do you is there a difference between them for you? Do you break up Asians
Do I break up Asian?
to different classifications?
Yeah, I mean, as far as different cultures, Filipino, Chinese, Japanese.
Do you even consider yourself Asian? I've spoken to Filipinos. They say that they are Pacific Islanders.
Pacific Islanders. Some hardcore Filipinos would say that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm cool with Asian.
You're part of the Asian lump.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
But
fair
Dre
enough.
likes white girls.
I love white girls.
You look.
There you go.
Pink
Welcome back,
toes.
Drizzy. Welcome back, Drizzy.
Pink toes.
Why you love white girls, man?
It's crazy, man. Like
Filipinos got some badass women, man.
Unless
that's cool.
they're like extremely fine.
or
You're
like
like,
they're
nah.
half
They're
half
mixed.
Asian or half white.
Oh, so you like the
on
halves?
them.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I like half
Yeah.
everything.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I'm a big fan.
Exotic.
But what about raw Asian? Would you go raw Asian, straight Filipino?
Nah,
Really?
unless I'm in the Philippines.
Do you get a lot
Unless
of?
I'm in the Philippines.
Well, obviously, there's not a lot to go from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically, you have a situation where we have a friend coming in. Chris, can you just go speak to Matt until we have whatever? Okay. So, and do you get a lot of shit from the Asian community for saying that?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's weird. Like Filipino women
Yeah.
love white guys.
Well, yeah.
And Filipino men love white girls.
So how do you make
So
more
we all went
Filipinos?
together. What's that?
How do you make more Filipinos?
I don't know.
So there's just not
There's
going to
just-
be the Philippines.
Eventually, I think we're all gonna, I mean, all the Filipino communities in America.
Yeah.
I think eventually we're gonna be all half.
Okay, here's my question. Who gets the most non-Asian? What Asian guys get the most non-Asian pussy?
I say my people, man.
Filipino dudes.
100%.
Why? Because you're a little more swaggy.
Yeah, there you go.
The Filipinos do have a little more swag, but because you're not a math Asian. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You're fighting
You
Asian.
get more
mother-
pussy because you're not that smart, duh.
Say what? Why you gotta say they're not smart?
No, I'm not
Why
saying
you gonna say that?
I ain't saying that that's smart.
Wow.
He just said I ain't all into math,
First of
so
all,
I just like pussy.
you never insult
don't equate math with being smart.
You never insult anybody's intelligence and follow with duh. You're not smart, duh.
I respect that. Nah, it's just, I feel like we're more well-rounded. You know what I mean? Like we're into so many different things and culture and
Y'all got the biggest dicks. You got the biggest Asian dicks. Just keep it real. You got the biggest Asian dicks. You got the most influence from outside the world.
Yeah.
Spain was already in that motherfucker.
Have you ever compared your dick to other Asians?
Bang. Say
Have
what?
you compared your dick to other Asians? That you actually done like a social science test?
Well, who's got the biggest Asian dick? This is important. That's the rumor that
claim my people. You know what I mean?
who's got the
Why wouldn't you claim?
smallest? Why would you say?
Why would you not say your people?
Who's got the biggest Asian dick? Hold on.
I'm gonna go with the Chinese.
Oh, those Chinese boys got some big old dicks.
They're dominating everything lately.
Nah, bro, but hey, look, I love white women, man.
This is the best part about it though. You guys have no idea.
Yeah.
So like you'd be like, you see a bad like Asian girl, be like, yo, Dre, what? You'd be like,
Nah, fam.
That's all you, man.
yo, he see a bad white woman, he'd be like, yo, like you take Dre to Midtown,
Yeah.
he's lost.
Oh, that's your shit. You
Midtown, like corporate,
woman shit.
corporate, like little white girls,
Pantsuit?
Like, oh yeah, who wear the little heels, but it's not really heels. It's like the blocks. It's the stub blocks. Oh, he loves it. He loves it. He loses himself.
We gotta kick it,
Days, bro.
So we gotta kick it.
Would you fuck Hillary Clinton?
Why not?
Oh man.
Damn. Is that a power play? Is that like House of
Power
Cards?
play, power
yeah,
play.
House of Cards.
Oh, okay,
That's a
okay.
Yeah, that's like Oprah for me.
Yeah, but who wouldn't fuck Oprah? I mean, that's
That's like Dave
legacy.
Chappelle.
You know
You
what I mean?
gotta do it.
Absolutely.
You
It's
gotta
good
do it.
money. That's a future. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is fascinating. You just
Yeah, man.
love, and you feel like if a black guy goes, I love white women, there's a lot of scrutiny.
Yeah, you're gonna
that
get
comes
your
with
ass
that.
None for Asians.
Yeah.
None for Filipinos.
Why is that, you think?
Because black women, we scared of black women.
Well, Chris Rock had an interesting point about it. He said something about white guy. He's like, black dudes like fucking white girls. Black women
We like them.
like
fuck 'em.
fucking black dudes. They don't like fucking white guys. So they're left alone when the black guys fuck the white girls.
But here's the crazy thing too.
Yeah.
You can be with 10 black girls in a row, and then you're with one white girl.
Oh, they
it's
want
over.
They want to
That's
fuck
it.
you over.
Sell
I'm
out.
telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, you like white girls? You're like,
fuck
well, hold
you.
on now.
Yeah.
Like,
But what do you
How
guys
dare you
think
get
it
her
is?
pregnant?
What do you guys think it is?
Whoa.
What? The girls told me.
what? Wow.
The girls told me.
Hold on.
God damn. I will tell you this.
Only a white girl can make you come wet.
Wait.
You're not coming for us sisters, but a white girl come around, you gotta come all up inside.
Listen, let me tell you this. You know how Charlamagne always talking about got a fat white girl or whatever the stupid bullshit is, right?
yeah.
So a lot of girls go on my DM, the black girls be like, if you get her pregnant, you know the last show you talking shit.
Yeah.
If you get her pregnant, we're going to disown you. We're going to disown you, Wax. I'm like, yo, look at this bullshit, yo.
So, but why do black guys? Why do you think that is? What do you think the pressure is about?
We scared of black women.
No, I know why you guys might be worried, but why do you think the black women react that way?
Because they win.
Again, that's not that question I'm asking at all.
When you know a lot of black women, that's all you say. You won.
Okay, you understand the vibe, Jay?
Yeah, I think it goes to. I think black women are powerful. I think they're strong. I think
100%.
they're independent.
See the bullshit they gotta say?
No.
See all this bullshit they gotta say?
I'm listening. I think they're amazing.
Yes.
If you're a black man and you're successful, or you're a good black man, like they want it. They
value
want
it.
you. They want you, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't give that to them, if you're seen with another race, then it's like it's a culture thing.
You're selling out, man.
You're selling out against our culture, about making our culture, making our ethnicity better
Now,
in the future.
I totally get that.
100%.
I totally
I get
get that. But why is it that if I'm with a
Because we were brought
white
here as
girl.
slaves.
Sure,
Yeah.
fair enough.
And we're supposed to be trying to build each other up.
Exactly.
Instead of
Like
trying to build you up.
The same way the Jews, like my boys are Jewish.
Sure,
they jokingly
sure.
call me Sammy Davis Jr., right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're getting married. They're going to build their own.
Of course. Yeah,
Right?
yes. Take care of their people,
Some Asians think the same way. I know a lot of white people in the South.
Imagine a Jewish girl bring me home.
Frightening.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You better be the
extremely
Uber driver.
Exactly. Listen.
I'm a personal trainer.
Yo, why the fuck
Hey,
is
Mom,
the
here's
Uber
my personal
driver
trainer, Wax.
walking in? Exactly.
For 5 years.
I'm sorry. You said boyfriend? Is that what you said? You said boyfriend?
That's down, like, oh, he's waxing it
Even
out.
Spanish. Even Spanish women. I can't
May I have a
go.
conversation?
I can't
Spanish
go over
culture,
there.
You can't go to Spain.
Yeah, not the Dominican, mom. You
Well, Spanish culture is
crazy.
the most racist.
The Dominican pops is not letting you come over there. They
Well, I
don't- they
mean,
don't wanna see
Indian
you.
culture too. But yeah, absolutely. It's
Jewish
just a
don't
very
wanna see
interesting
me
thing.
either.
When you're a
Like,
white
what
guy,
the
you
fuck?
get rewarded for it.
Right.
Literally, like if a white guy, like if I'm dating a girl outside of my race, people think
It's a
I'm
good
like
look,
cool
right? You
or
get
I'm
it, yeah.
hip, or and even girls will say it's like, "Oh, Schultz, I see you dating black girls." Okay, it's like I could
Because they
I could
set
like
you.
pretty
It's like,
girls.
oh.
There's no pressure from me. Yeah, but it's a weird thing that is
But it's a culture
compliment.
thing happening right now. Though. I saw videos of like the Indy 500 they were showing on ESPN, and there was like, I felt like I saw no other race other than the Caucasians at the Indy 500, right?
Yeah.
But they were all dancing to Future.
Of
Like
course.
Future was bumping.
They
Like,
like black dick.
everybody was knowing the
They like
words. I'm
black dick.
yo,
They like
okay,
black dick at the end of the day. You know
At the
what
end
I'm
of the
saying?
day,
At the end of the day, they like
NASCAR
black dick.
fans like black dick. That is wax. That is Wax's gift to the podcast.
Like, keep going with the wax. Keep going.
That's
Don't
all
stop.
I know. That's all I know.
Give him that oatmeal, son. Give him that oatmeal. That's my line.
Yo,
Like,
Wax
give
at
me that oatmeal.
NASCAR. We got to send you to a NASCAR event.
I'm down.
Yo, yeah,
We
make him
gotta-
a correspondent.
Dude, that
Yeah,
would
make him
be
correspondent.
hilarious.
You gotta pull this off.
Done.
That's
It's
down.
happening.
There's a bunch of white women over there.
Yeah. You're going to catch a case.
Those stick
No,
heels,
chill out.
Those
See,
stick heels,
don't do
Dre.
that.
Let me ask you a question. Would you fuck a white girl she was wearing Confederate flag shirt?
That's the one you want to fuck. What are you talking about?
Why is that?
I don't know, because you talking shit to me, I'm talking shit back to you. When you wear stuff that still is a language
Would you
to me.
nut with her?
Oh no, she's definitely not getting a nut.
You can't give her the
So yeah, you're not trying to make her happy, right?
No,
Yeah.
no,
She
I'm
don't need
I'm
the
trying to
oatmeal.
bust her ass. Right now, you wearing something. Right now, you see my gloves.
Yeah.
They talking to a lot of people. People know what that means.
When you have gloves in your back
Yes.
pocket. What does that mean?
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I dare you.
You don't know what that
Really?
means?
I dare you.
I thought you're a
Yeah. So
baseball
if she
player. I thought you're an athlete.
well,
Anybody want a
your
game?
ass.
Off Fifth Ave. Anybody want to get a run?
No, it means it's a boxing. It is a sport. It's boxing. You think boxing is a sport? Yeah, boxing
Yeah,
definitely.
but if you're a
a sport.
Dominican guy, you just like playing handball.
Not with gloves on.
Hell yeah, they play that shit.
Not with these gloves. These are straight knockouts.
Those are knockout
Those
gloves.
are like
straight
Rough Rider
up.
gloves up.
Yeah. Listen, knockouts. He ride bikes or something.
Right.
Like that's a language. Though a lot of other people understand what that means. So she had a Confederate flag on her shirt.
That's a language.
That's a language to me. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking push her ass.
But here's the thing: if you don't nut, she does because you fucked her so much. Technically, she used you.
no. At the end of the
She's
day,
winning.
girls won.
That means the Confederacy
Girls
is
won.
winning.
The
Again.
Confederacy is
You're
winning.
helping
No.
Wow.
How do you feel when you don't make a girl nut? You feel like shit, right?
Yeah.
That's how she feel when she don't make you nut. Girls go crazy when they don't make you nut. Y'all gotta try this shit. Like they go right in there. Now they gotta please you. They go into they start washing your kitchen in the house. They start cooking you food. They start washing your clothes right away. So
You know
they don't
they'll
make you
also
nut?
do that if they like you.
Nah, they don't fucking like us. They hate us.
Well, that's you.
Girls hate us.
Maybe they hate you because you beat them up.
Listen,
You think that might have something
They
to
can't
do with
fucking
it?
walk
I
with
ain't never do that.
They're on their knees trying to clean. They're
might as well
crawling
wash
throughout
the
the
balls off.
apartment.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If your girl likes you all the time, you're not fucking her right. Only reason why she likes you because you allow her to go fuck other guys.
Oh my God, Wax.
I'm telling you the truth. If your girl always arguing with you and hates you, you fucking her right.
Really?
All the guys who
She's
girls
worried she's going to lose you.
yes,
Do you think that your girls are worried that they're going to lose you because you
every
openly
single
cheat?
day is only right.
So let me ask you this question. Like, do you tell your girls you're with other girls? Like, are you open about
I
having open
try
conversations
to.
about it?
I try to, but then you start seeing that little face and that little grin. I'd be like, nah, I'm only playing.
But
You know
you're
what I'm
fucking
saying?
them right.
That's it.
So you're fucking them right. So
Yeah.
that's why they don't leave. So you should be able to tell them that.
But that's no. You still got to deal with the drama. You still have to.
All right.
Back in the day, they still
Listen,
girls.
let's get
It's
this
still
back.
girls.
NBA. I don't see it being that much different when we cheat from like when women have their period.
Explain.
We put up with their period. It's gross. It doesn't happen all the time, but we deal with it and we accept it. And then when they get older, they stop having their period. Same thing with us cheating. It's gross. It's annoying. They deal with it.
Happens maybe once a month.
Once a month. It barely happens. Maybe once a month. And then when we get older, look at you. You're older. It stops. You know what I mean?
That amazing logic. I totally see where you're coming from.
I go even further to say, there is a natural drive for you to have your period.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can't help your body makes you bleed out of your vagina hole. We have a natural drive. To have sex with other women. So you telling us not to do it is no different than me going, yo, how you going to disrespect me by having your period, though? How dare you have your period every month?
I'll take it a step further.
Okay.
A lot of people are saying that what Kev did is very embarrassing to his wife because it's publicly out there.
Who made it public?
Do you know how embarrassing it would be if your wife or girlfriend got her period in public?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
You had a game or something, or you just walking down the street and your girl got on some white jeans. You really just gonna have your period right here? All out in front of everybody?
And then you got a lot of people, she got Snickers in her pants.
Oh my God.
Does your girl having her period potentially give you a disease?
Yeah.
What?
Hepatitis? A baby?
Chris,
see how you live your life.
Chris, you smoked a blunt with Wax a few weeks ago, and you told Wax you think about having sex with other guys.
Yeah, you almost cheated on your wife.
Don't come on this goddamn radio acting like you Mr. Faithful Man, all right? Because you was talking about having sex with a guy.
Hypothetically.
Okay. Oh, hypothetically. All right. Okay. Yeah. Your wife looking at your phone like, who's Kinky Boots calling? Like, what? That's my homie. I got a homie named Kinky Boots. Like, who? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Chris? All I'm simply saying is this, man. I don't know what is wrong, and I'm not going to weigh people's wrongs anymore. Okay. It's hard. I mean, we all know what is wrong. Like, it's just certain things that, like, murder is wrong.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Rape is wrong.
Right.
We know that. Beating on your woman is wrong. It's some things, man, that we can have debates about. And this is one of them.
Sure.
Whether who's wrong, Kev, with this girl, I think it's 50-50.
Look, we know that there's levels to wrong.
Yes.
Right? And that's why there are different sentences for different crimes.
Yes.
Right? Like, if you punch someone, you get less time than if you kill somebody.
Yes.
Right? There's different levels of wrong. Right. So, in this situation where she's extorting him and she's exposed him for cheating, I think personally, like, if you're trying to ruin someone's life, your punishment should be based on how ruined his life is. Because what happens if he started to lose movie deals? What happens if he started to lose opportunities for branding? And what happens if he lost his wife and his new kid?
I'm going to tell you something.
You going to do 1 year in jail for that? Fuck that.
Kev was making, I think his last stand-up tour, this is when he surpassed Seinfeld. His last stand-up tour, they said he was bringing an average of $1 million per show. The name of his new stand-up tour is called Irresponsible. God works in mysterious ways. All right? Because all I see when I see this video and the name of his tour is material. Kev is going to own this shit, and he's going to make another $100 million off his stand-up tour.
And she ain't getting shit.
And you ain't going to get nothing. And I'm going to tell you what else makes this girl so despicable. If you watch the video, she has like these post-credits at the end of the video, and she's trying to take some moral high ground where she basically says, since you don't want to give me the money, I'm going to put you out there since you want to play this role as some perfect guy and yada, yada, yada. And then she said something to the effect, and I know I'm not right. Yeah, we know you're not right.
Yeah.
You can't take a moral high ground when you know this man was married. You cheated with him, because that's what it is. You're cheating together. Both of y'all are fully aware this man is married, so y'all cheated together, and then you took it a step further and tried to extort this man? Come on.
And premeditated extortion.
Premeditated extortion. Oh, my God.
Premeditated murder is first degree murder, right? You do life for premeditated murder. If you're doing premeditated extortion, there has to be a big punishment. I think personally, at least my original take was the reason he came out and said that he cheated was so that he could cheat again. Because he needs to set the precedent now that he won't be extorted in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he doesn't negotiate with terrorists.
I don't negotiate with terrorists. I'm American about this shit. Because every other girl that was thinking of extorting a guy ain't going to go after Kev.
No.
Because you're going to get, if this girl's going to get locked up, real talk, I think she's going to jail for what she did.
Kev has to make an example of her for everybody else who may or may not cheat on their girl in the future.
Damn right.
You cannot be extorting us just because we're terrible human beings.
No, you videotape me and it comes out, as long as my dick's hard in the video, We not negotiating shit.
I will
put
say
the
this.
video out.
I will say
You
this.
gotta put your own dick pic out before if it's soft.
I agree.
If you catch me soft in the video, I'm coming out and saying I cheated with my own dick pic. I'm be like, this is what I look like, swole. You're not gonna manipulate me. You're not gonna bully me.
Speaking of levels of wrong, and I thought about this too. I'm so glad that this girl just decided to extort Kev and not scream rape. Because
She
that
would
could
have made more money off the rape.
Yeah, because nobody wants that. And the bad thing about the rape allegation is now Kev's stuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does no research. They just know what this girl said. She stands on the stand with Lisa Bloom and cries, and now Kev's reputation is really ruined. Now motherfuckers really pull out. Endorsements, everything. They're like, they don't know if Kev raped this girl or not. They just not gonna stand by it.
You can't be in a Pixar movie if you got a rape
Oh
charge.
my God. So it's like, in a way I was like, yo, and I was thinking two things in this case. I was thinking about, is one part of the video where Kev's laying in the bed and somebody's taking a picture of him and the girl. I'm like, damn, somebody else was in the room. I'm like, who else was in the room? I'm like, Kev was really passed out. So I don't know if Kev even knows if somebody else was in the room. That's one thing I was thinking. Another thing I was thinking, like, yo, the reason I was thinking, I was like, because something really bad could have happened. If you're that passed out, somebody else is in the room, you don't know what somebody may do to you. And number two, I'm just like, I'm glad she didn't say Kev raped her.
Yep.
Because then it would be really, really bad. Now we just got a case where Kev, who has always admitted to his infidelity, whether it's in his stand-up with his ex-wife, Tori, he talks about it. In his book, he talks about it. He's always admitted to not being perfect in that department. And guess what? That's also something we all can understand, especially men. And women can even understand it to a certain extent.
How are women going to not understand it when all we hear is women say men ain't shit, all men cheat? Stop being surprised. And if you say that we all cheat.
Yeah. And stop speaking things into existence. Listen. Stop. Your thoughts become things, women.
You kept telling me I cheat.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You out here reading The Secret. I was shit until you kept telling me all men ain't shit.
And then, I gotta live up to my expectations.
Come on, man.
On some real shit. Absolutely. But yeah, I think there's something also that could be made about him being drunk and passed out. It's, it's a conversation that comes out a lot with women. Which is, if a woman is intoxicated and under the influence of drugs, she's not able to give consent. We have cases about this all the time at college campuses, where they say that guys have raped a girl, even though both the guy and the girl are equally drunk. They say the guy rapes the girl because the girl was too intoxicated to give consent. I think this girl admitted that she was not that drunk, but admitted that Kev was
drunk. She said Kev was drunk and on drugs. Wow, Kev got raped.
Having sex with him. Well, I think we need the feminist community to come out and keep that same energy. And support this rape victim of Kevin Hart.
Kev got raped. If that is Kev on that tape.
If it is Kev on the tape. It might not be Kev.
He got raped.
But if it was. He might have got raped. And I think we need to support him. So he's the real victim here. How are you going to extort someone after you rape him?
And everybody's like,
what kind of evil bitch does that?
Everybody's like, Kev's on video apologizing. Yes, sometimes victims blame themselves.
Yeah,
sometimes victims blame themselves.
It is so true.
This is crazy. This young lady, we might need to press some other charges against this young lady. I thought it was just an extortion situation.
No. This could be rape too.
Now you're right, because in the video,
Kevin's not big enough to defend himself. That's another thing. A lot of
especially
times
against two women. They say it was two women. I'm not sure if it was two, but they say it was two. I didn't see two on the video.
Against one, fair fight, but two, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And that's a gang rape. There's another person there. So this is a perfect situation where people go, a man is stronger. He's more powerful. He can defend himself against women. He can put a woman in a position where she can't help herself. She can't defend herself.
Got you.
Not Kev. Wow. Kev is at the mercy of that lady.
I agree with you, man. Because I was shocked when I heard this news simply because we all know men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying?
They never have cheated.
Yeah, we don't cheat. We don't cheat. I mean, it's rare occasions where men get possessed by the devil.
Or drugs.
Or drugs, or alcohol.
Exactly.
And it causes us to do things that we would never do in our right minds.
No, we're sober. Listen, a sober man has never been unfaithful. A sober man, when the devil is inside him, man is capable of devilish acts.
You know how I know you're telling the truth?
Talk to me.
Look at the lifestyle that somebody like Kevin Hart lives. I was having this conversation with my wife too. Like, that's why it's certain situations I'm not going to put myself into because I know how easy it is for the devil to get inside you in those situations. You're in Vegas. Rockstar lifestyle might don't make it. You're drinking, you're smoking weed, women galore.
Everywhere.
You go back to those nice rooms, whether it's the Bellagio Hotel or the MGM. You don't feel like you're supposed to go there by yourself.
Oh, it's
and
lonely.
It's a young lady there. You know what I'm saying? A young lady want to come back with you to your room?
Yeah.
You know what? A lot of women go to Vegas. They don't have money for rooms. You're being a nice gentleman. You bring one back to your room.
Yeah.
In return, she decides to show you what that mouth do.
Yeah.
But you would never have made those choices on a sober mind.
If you were sober, you would have made.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's also acknowledge you're looking at this girl. Looks Latina, probably a victim of Hurricane Irma. You want to provide housing for her, right? This is really a charity situation when you think about it. This is not an evil person.
So true.
This is someone trying to house refugees from a hurricane.
Yes. Kev took in 2. If it was 2 women, he took in 2, man.
Come on, yo.
This is crazy. I can't believe y'all doing this.
And we out here acting like he cheated.
I can't
Who'd
believe
he
this.
cheat?
I can't believe this.
Who'd he cheat?
I can't believe this.
No. You know who cheated these girls? Hurricane Irma cheated these girls.
The only person who got cheated was, the other women who Kev couldn't get to that night.
Listen, Schindler couldn't keep all the Jews. You know, he couldn't help all the Jews. He helped as many as he could.
There you
right?
go.
Schindler's list. This was Kevin's list. Kevin had 2 girls.
I agree.
Okay, he had Maria.
I agree.
And Chanique. I don't know the other one.
I don't know the other one.
But he had both of them, and he did everything he could for those girls. And how'd they repay him?
This is the
By
era.
raping his little ass.
You're right, and this is the era that we live in. We live in this era where, like, I hated when everybody was saying things like, "That's why." Oh, that's what the girl said on the video, and everybody ran with it. That's why he was doing all of this for the hurricane victims, because he was just trying to get ahead of this story and paint himself in a positive light.
Maybe he felt good helping too, and he wanted to help more.
How about you can't plan hurricanes? I didn't plan this fucking hurricane to happen. All right? Hurricane happened. I can do 2 things at once. I allegedly cheated on my wife.
Yeah.
More than likely got raped because I was drugged.
Yeah. Fact.
And I was helping hurricane victims. You know what I'm saying? Think about how selfless Kev is to not think of himself in a moment like that. After the traumatizing experience that he went through in that hotel room with that girl where he was drugged.
Yeah.
Extorted, and still chose to raise money for victims of Hurricane Harvey.
And
God bless
apologized to
Kevin
his
Hart.
family.
And
apologized to his
laid
family.
down on that goddamn song. How brave of Kev.
He's a brave man.
To apologize to his family. To take the blame for something that we don't even know if he did or not, because we're not even sure if it was him in the video. If it was him in the video, he was clearly a rape victim because he was drugged.
Drunk and on drugs.
Oh,
yeah.
But did a video blaming himself.
That's what a man does.
Yes.
A man takes responsibility for his actions, even
Yes.
if they aren't his.
Yes.
What did Jesus do? Jesus died for your sins.
No, let's be for real.
Keep it real.
No. Jesus got murdered. Jesus got dragged.
She tried to put Kevin on a cross.
Put him up on a crucifix.
And we're like, not again.
Jesus got killed.
Not again.
And still said, you know what? I want to be up here.
That's what.
Kev laid down on the cross for us,
he
bro.
did. And, you know, we didn't put him up.
Whoa.
We got his back because we've seen this happen before in Jerusalem.
Whoa.
And we weren't letting that shit happen again.
Whoa.
No.
God bless Kevin Hart, man. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Kev. I wish him the best.
Yeah.
I wish his family the best. You know, I don't want his wife to be stressed out over this situation. I just want people to look at all sides of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay? Kevin Hart has laid down on the cross for us all. Kevin Hart literally died so we could live. So what are the lessons to learn from this situation?
Stay away from Puerto Ricans.
Okay.
That's really the only one I got.
Watch who you're around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because people will try to ply you with alcohol, fill you up with drugs. Same thing we tell women, like, yo, don't be in these situations drunk and high.
Yeah.
Because the number one thing is people shouldn't rape.
You want to know some real shit?
Okay.
How many of those tweets did you see from women saying, why'd he put himself in that situation? What else? Did he dress too sexy too?
No,
Is that what he did? Did Kevin dress away where he wanted it?
I did see some, why did he put himself in that situation too?
Tons.
Because he's, the who?
My cow was killed.
Okay, because he was married, right? You know what I'm saying? He was married, so he put himself in that situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But how did he get there?
Yep.
He's on drugs.
Yep.
He's full of alcohol.
Yep.
The devil possessed him. If that's him on that tape.
If that's him on this tape, sometimes you need to see it from the other side to realize how ridiculous it is.
Yes.
When we say, hey, ladies, nobody should ever rape you or sexually assault you, but you should also maybe not put yourself in dangerous situations Even if it does happen, it's
Well,
wrong.
it's only.
Just don't put yourself in dangerous situations where these things could potentially happen, right? It is totally fine for women to say, hey, why is a married man hanging out with this woman in a hotel room at these hours? And again, you don't know that he's protecting these hurricane victims.
Yeah.
You assume there's just some regular dot or whatever. And then we understand that. We go, that's actually a good point. You're making a good point. Just keep the same energy the other way around. Ladies, if you're going back to some stranger's fucking hotel at 4 a.m, you know who the fuck these guys
He may
are?
or may not be a rapist.
He may or
Because
may
that's the thing. It's not the fact that the woman's putting herself in this situation. It's the
false
fact that this
equivalency.
guy may or may not
You
be a
don't
rapist.
know this guy.
Because the truth of the matter is, it's not a dangerous situation. You could be drunk and high around me all day long. I'm not going to touch you.
Oh, you're verified.
I'm not a rapist.
Come look for the blue check. If you're verified, you can be good. You can be safe.
It's some
around
verified
us.
rapists out
Okay, are there?
Absolutely. There's some people out there with blue checks who are verified. All I'm simply saying is this young lady, Kev, just ran across a young woman who was a criminal in a lot of different aspects. She's a criminal because she's extorting him. She's a criminal because she blackmailed him. Morally, a lot of people would say, hey, you're a woman that cheated with a married man.
Don't cover thy neighbor's husband.
There you go.
Cover,
there you go.
covet.
Cover. Don't cover. You cover them.
Shit.
Don't cover his dick with your mouth.
Or your
All
vagina
right?
lips.
Don't cover thy neighbor's husband's dick with your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
It's simple. But God bless Kev. We wish him the best. And guys, another thing that we have learned, it's really just not worth it to cheat. At the end of the day, I am so happy with my wife. I love my wife.
Yeah.
I love her more now than I've ever had. I don't know why. I guess because the older you get and you start seeing her in a different light as a mother.
Yeah.
How she's with the kids and how she holds the house down. We've really been together since we've been 16. So to see her now, it's like, wow, I just love her even more. I don't want to embarrass my wife. Cause that's what it is at the end of the day. I don't want to embarrass my wife at the end of the day. I'm big on loyalty. Okay. So just know. Oh, one more thing. People was upset that day I wouldn't give Kev Donkey of the Day. I'm never going to give a man Donkey of the Day for things that I have done. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
I can't give him Donkey of the Day because he cheated on his wife. I've cheated on my girl. I've been unfaithful to my wife. So why would I give him Donkey of the Day for cheating on his wife? I can't do it. I can't do it. I would feel like too much of a hypocrite.
Yeah.
And what if 15 years from now, the devil possesses me?
It's true.
And I'm on drugs and I'm on alcohol and some girl rapes me and tapes it. You know what I'm saying?
It could very well happen.
I don't want to be judged.
It could very well happen.
You know what I mean?
And then they're going to replay your Donkey of the Day clip.
There you go. Same way they're doing Kev now by replaying him on the Breakfast Club.
Talking about how it was my rib, this, that, the other.
What rib? When have you ever eaten ribs and not had sides?
Yeah.
And I'm just playing white devil's advocate here.
No, it's a great point.
Baked beans, potato salad, corn on the cob. You gotta have sides with a rib. You don't just have you look at a man with just a rib on his plate, you think he's a fucking madman.
Ribs by themselves? Wild fucking animals.
Wild fucking animals.
A lion has ribs by itself.
Every time you watch an episode of the Flintstones, you saw a goddamn lion or dinosaur eating a fucking rib. Yes, you don't eat no fucking rib by yourself.
Absolutely. And while we're talking about this rib situation, Adam created Eve out of his what?
Dick. Oh, rib. No, it was his rib.
Dick talk.
It was his rib.
Adam created Eve out of his rib. Yes. Right?
Yes.
And then Eve, what did Eve do? Eve cheated on God himself.
With Satan.
With
the goddamn devil. Over an apple. All it took was a fucking fruit for you to fucking flip on me and cause us all to be sinning now?
Imagine what some Puerto Rican pussy will do. You out here cheating on God. For organic fruit.
Eve cheated on God over organic fruit. So imagine a man with some Puerto Rican pussy in his face. Wives don't stand a chance.
No.
What?
Nothing. Not close.
That is a fucking fact, Chris. I'm just letting Chris know that is a fact, and he better not dare dispute it.
Chris is our moral compass. Like, we so far left. We're like, yeah, Chris not talking anymore. We're like, yo, we good, Chris?
No.
Chris.
Thanks again to Squarespace for their continued support of the Brilliant Idiots podcast. Ready to start your new business? While waiting until the new year to set your plans into action. The future is coming. Make it brighter with Squarespace. With beautiful templates created by world-class designers, Squarespace makes it easy to turn your idea into a new and unique website. Showcase your work, blog, or publish content, even sell products and services of all kinds in just a few clicks. And it's all optimized for mobile right out of the box. Though if you do have a question, Squarespace's award-winning 24/7 customer support is there to help. A dream is just a great idea that doesn't have a website yet. Make it a reality with Squarespace. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code IDIOT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com, offer code IDIOT. Now let's get back to the Best of Brilliant Idiots 2017. Let's talk about phobias, right?
Yeah.
I thought about this with Lil Boosie yesterday because Lil Boosie told a great story about how he was walking into a bathroom in prison and he didn't know anything about a Coke in the shower.
Yeah.
So when
what?
A Coke in the shower. So when
What's
you see
that?
a Coke can in the shower,
Dudes are fucking.
it's basically a signal that dude's in there fucking. He didn't know. So he walks in and Lil Boosie said he seen a dude riding a nigga's dick from the back, right? And I was thinking to myself, like, first of all, my asshole don't even work like that. Like, how the fuck do you ride a nigga from the back?
What do you mean ride him from
Like,
the
you
back?
like this.
Reverse cowgirl.
There you go.
Reverse cowboy.
There you go. On a nigga, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there like, everybody's calling Boosie homophobic, and Boosie's like, whatever. And I'm like, phobias are fears, right? People fear what they don't understand. If you walk in on anybody fucking, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a shock, like, oh shit,
Yeah.
they fucking, like they just fucking in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
But imagine walking in on two dudes, I understand being gay, but you're actually seeing the act.
Yeah.
In jail.
Yeah.
Your biggest fear already in jail is fucking getting
fucked.
raped or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So you walk in the shower and you see two dudes getting it in. You like, holy shit.
I'm not gonna lie. My biggest fear in jail is now to be getting raped and the guy makes me ride him reverse cowboy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my new biggest
But how
fear.
can Boosie,
Like, if you gonna rape me, knock me out and bend me over. Don't say get on top.
get on top and you reverse cowgirl.
Son,
You
that is
riding
the, now
niggas
turn
dick from the
around.
back.
Yeah.
How can you be mad at Boosie for being traumatized by what he saw?
Not traumatized extra, but here's the thing.
No,
there's a difference.
Traumatized, Schultz.
There's
Think about the condition. You're already in
with
jail.
You. I'm with you. It's definitely fear.
You don't know if
attached
somebody
to
gonna
it.
yell next. Like, yo, you saw the Coke in the shower.
Yeah.
You in here. That means you want in. Like, you don't know what the fuck. You don't know what can happen.
Yeah.
Think about that shit.
Yeah,
You're watching a man with his
Wow.
dick in another man's ass.
Yeah.
In jail, that's going to cause a little something. Like, you're going to be like, oh, like, it's not going to be hard it's not going to be easy to understand is what I'm saying.
Yo.
And we tell people all the time
Coke advertisements have come a long way. You went from polar bears in Antarctica, having great family time, to riding reverse cowboy
the
and
same
fucking
sex
shower.
fucking.
Yo, this shit is wild.
But all I'm saying is people feel what they don't understand. So we have to stop being so quick to call people. I think this is what I'm trying
There's
to
a
say.
difference between hate
There's a difference between prejudice and just not understanding something, and so you're kind of afraid
Yo,
of it.
real talk, there's a difference between prejudice or hate, which is that being
But that's what they
homophobic.
use all phobias for
Real
now.
talk, yeah, but there's a difference between prejudice and hate and being grossed out. You know what I'm saying? I'm grossed out by cilantro. I don't hate Mexicans.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
but
if I eat cilantro, I'm like, this is gross. And I feel the same way about watching two dudes fuck. I can't help but not like that. Would I like to be able to fuck dudes? Would that be, yeah, sure, that's more people to fuck. I just don't want to fuck them.
What?
My point is like, think about it. Think about the logic. It's not a
He's trying to
choice.
justify using maggot earlier. That's what he's trying to
It's
do
not
right
a
now.
choice for you. Listen, it's not a choice for me to not fuck dudes. I don't want to fuck them.
Yeah,
when I see guys, I don't want to fuck them.
But you
see what I'm saying?
But you want to.
I don't want to.
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is, would that make life even more fuckable if I could fuck half the population? Yeah. Absolutely. Undeniably so. So if that was the case, but I can't. So when I see two dudes fucking, I'm like, ugh. I feel the same as when I see two homeless people fucking. I've seen that on the street, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that doesn't mean I hate homeless people.
Yeah.
Don't mean I hate gay people. It just means I'm grossed out.
That's a good point, and I'm saying my point is people fear what they don't understand, right? It's a lot of guys who cannot understand why two men would want to be with each other.
Why?
Same thing with transphobia. People don't understand why somebody would want to identify as something else when they were born as something else. Same things with Islamophobia. Some people just don't understand the Muslim religion. I think about how
they do understand it,
you
and
went and
they're
bought a
phobic.
Quran.
Yeah,
because you wanted to understand them better.
First of all, if you don't, how do I say this? If you want to be open-minded about Islam, don't read the Quran. Because once you start reading it, you're going to be like, yo, this shit's fucked up. And the same goes with Christianity and same goes with Judaism, man. Because when you read the actual book, the shit in there is wild,
But why did you buy the Quran?
Because I want to learn.
You wanted to learn.
And that shit
You
made me
wanted to
more
understand.
phobic.
And it made you more scared. That's what I'm saying.
So Boosie wasn't that homophobic. And then he saw a dude rhyme first Cowboy. He's like,
I don't understand that. My butthole don't work that way. Listen, I was watching American Gods the other day, right?
Yeah.
And they had a guy, the two gay guys were having sex. The guy was on top of the guy.
Yeah.
The guy lifted the dude's legs up like a girl and put his dick in. I was like, that shit works like that?
Charlamagne was so distraught, he texted me.
I didn't understand it.
He goes, yo, you could lift a dude's legs up and fuck him. This dude was uncomfortable.
No, because I do truly believe that gay people are born that way. Right? I truly believe that. I believe gay people are born gay. I believe maybe in some cases people choose to be.
I
But
definitely believe gay men are born gay.
I believe gay men are born gay.
Gay women is like you could have had a couple bad relationships.
Gay, right? You
could definitely be open.
That don't even count.
Yeah.
Gay men. Right.
I'm glad we got video for this because you got to see Charlamagne's face when I say gay women. His hand literally just shoot things off the table.
We don't even count that. Listen, gay men have to be born that way. So I was thinking, well, damn. So are gay men's buttholes born different? Because this guy literally had his legs in the air and was on top of him like a man on top of a woman. I was like, oh shit.
Nah, they're not different. They don't got a clit in their ass.
The dick is a longer clit. No. Oh, by the way, they do have a G-spot in your ass.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
You're absolutely right. It is a G-spot in the asshole.
Why is that?
For gay people.
I really think gay people made that up.
No.
I really do. Or girls made that up so they could stick our fingers in our ass. Because I had girls say that to me. Do you know your G-spot's in your ass? And I'd be like, listen, I'm coming just fine with my dick. Stop making things up with your fake news so you can emasculate me by finger fucking me.
American Pie made everybody want to try that shit. Remember Stifler was getting fingered in his ass?
Shit, that's for Stifler. I ain't never...
Stifler was nutty.
Let me tell you something. I love that movie. That influenced me a lot. You know what I didn't want to do after that?
That made me prostate cancer phobic, too.
What's that?
Like, I didn't want to get a finger in my ass because I didn't know if I was going to like it or not.
Yo, Patrice O'Neal got the best joke. He goes, I'd rather my prostate fall out my ass before I have somebody stick a finger up my ass and check my prostate.
How did Patrice die?
Prostate. No, I'm just joking. He died of stroke. He died of stroke.
Okay.
He died of eating too much.
I'm letting the doctor stick his finger up my ass in order for me to not have prostate cancer.
Yo, man, I might have a really gross ass because doctor never stuck his finger up my ass.
Shit's too hairy, bro.
It really might be. I think a doctor looks my ass and be like, nah, I think your prostate good.
No.
I think that shit, all right. You gonna be all right, bro.
That'd be funny as hell. You go to the doctor be like, you don't care about your prostate, do you? Your ass too hairy for me to want to check that. Cut that and come back to me the next day.
I gotta wax my butt to get my shit checked.
But I'm just saying, the moral of the story is when it comes to these phobias, people simply fear what they don't understand. So what do we need to do in America? We should start having more conversations. Harvey Weinstein is ridiculous. Did you hear the news story?
No, what's the new one?
The news story where he fucking held the girl down. The girl was like, I'm on my period.
And he took the tampon out of her
and ate her out.
And ate her pussy before he nailed her. He's wild.
Is a sad
he snatched the tampon out. Like, I don't give a fuck about no blood. I'm running this red light, bitch.
Yo,
with my mouth
with
open.
your mouth.
With my
with
mouth
your mouth.
open.
Bro.
Listen, I'll eat my wife out of her period on. You just stay at the clit.
That's dope, right?
You stay at the clit. Don't go no lower than the
tell you
clit.
something, man.
Y'all are gross.
Yo, there's nothing wrong with that. What is wrong with that?
If I'm bleeding out my nose, you gonna kiss my nose?
I might if you my man.
Don't. If I'm bleeding out my elbow, you're not gonna kiss my elbow.
Might.
Oh, so all the times you had a boo-boo, you never let your mama kiss your boo-boo?
Yes, I kiss my son's boo-boos.
But no, don't kiss it. There's blood right there. Kiss next to the boo-boo.
No.
Why do you need to kiss the boo-boo? It's not going to make it any better.
Sometimes you got to show your woman how much you love her.
Yes, there's nothing.
I can show you in other ways.
You don't get blood in your mouth if there's a tampon in there. If there's a tampon in it, blood's not touching you.
Listen,
like, have you ever?
I'm not going to eat that copper-smelling pussy. That's what it smells like when you're on your period.
And you're licking a penny.
Listen, I ain't licking pennies.
First of all,
pennies are a dirty-ass piece of currency. Everybody, you look at a penny that's been around since 1927. You know how many people's hands been on this fucking penny?
Do you eat dairy?
Do I what?
Do you eat dairy?
Hell yeah, I eat
And
dairy.
you won't eat no pussy that's on a period? Like, you backwards.
Wait, no, explain
You
that to me.
backwards.
Explain that to me.
You don't know where that
No,
cow has
explain-
been. Where's that cow been?
I'm not gonna eat a cow's pussy on his period.
You drink the milk that came out of the titty.
Damn, I did. Oh, you're right. You're right. I ain't eating cow pussy period, and I'm eating cow's period on the pussy.
You're drinking a cow's milk that
I will
has
suck a
mastitis.
cow's titties.
There's blood in cow milk.
I
Did you
will
know that?
suck a cow's
Did you know that there's
titties.
blood in
I will
cow's milk?
suck the milk
Did you know
right
that
out of
they
the
dye
titty,
it
like
that
that.
color so you can't see the blood?
Hell yeah, and I love it.
Yeah, and you're
Matter of
eating
fact,
that.
if you
but
dyed
you
your
won't
period,
eat your girl's
if you
period.
dyed your period milk colored, I eat that shit right on your period.
I guarantee
Guaranteed.
you, if your German girlfriend come back that you in love with, one day she gonna be on her period and you're gonna be like, fuck it.
You
gonna
don't
wanna
even
bless
have,
her.
and it could be
First
like
of all,
the last
guys-
day, the weekday, the day that you're not really bleeding for real. Leave
First
the
of all,
tampon in.
I don't
and,
want that.
And eat
First,
the clip.
No.
And it's nothing like when a girl's on
Let's
her
back
period
up.
That's the best
and she's a
sex.
squirter.
Let's get
when
that.
you
That's
eat
the
her,
best
when you lick
Women
her
are
clit
the most
and she
the
squirts
horniest
off,
on their
it's
period.
like a strawberry gusher.
I have
Of
to
course
do-
you're the horniest on your period because no one want to fuck you.
No, because that's
why.
what I have to do the wildest shit to get my husband to have sex with me on my period.
Yeah, because you're
He
bleeding out of your
hates it.
pussy hole.
But
It's
that's
this weird thing that
it's
we
about
never fucked
the
me.
girl on her period?
I
It's
have.
about me.
I've done it. I've
Period
done it.
stops nothing but a sentence.
That's
Grow up,
it.
Andrew.
You know what it stops?
Grow up.
Schultzy. That's what it stops. A period stops a Schultzy, okay? I'm tired of being bullied into fucking girls in their periods. It's a stupid thing that we have to do, and it makes no sense whatsoever. If you were bleeding out of your nose and tried to come into my bed and have sex with me, I would say, get out of my bed. You're getting blood all over the sheets. And you would be like, you know what? That's reasonable.
I'll
If you're
put some
bleeding
tissue
out
up
of your
in there.
pussy, I'm not putting down a towel. I'm not ruining
Yes.
these linens.
Get in the
I
shower.
can't afford
Get in
it.
the
I can't
shower.
afford it. Stop asking for expensive ass 1,000 thread sheets and then bleeding the fuck all over
Hey,
them.
let me
You're
tell
gonna
you
get
something.
fucked on a grandma's plastic covered couch.
Good
That's
pussy
what you're gonna get
costs-
beautiful too.
Good
I'll do
pussy,
that. Fine.
good pussy it costs some good sheets sometimes.
That's it.
Sometimes
You know what good pussy
you go
costs?
Get you some new sheets.
Waiting 2 days.
You know what I
That's
do?
what good pussy
You know what
costs.
I do? I put the
A little
Target.
patience.
I put the Target sheets on the bed when I'm on my period.
There you go.
You know what?
That's what
Let's
I do.
fuck in Target then. Let Target
Nah,
clean up the
then I'm
floors
going to
afterwards.
jail.
We're
I'm
not
going
fucking
to
in my
jail.
house.
Put a towel down.
Put a towel down.
You bring your own towel. Stop
do.
using my towels. I got two towels.
I got good towels. That's why I started putting the Target sheets on. I had to put the Target sheets on after games for my husband because he's bleeding. His arms, his knees, all kind of shit bleeding
And you
everywhere.
still want some pussy?
Yeah, and I gotta give it to him. I put the
And do
Target
you lick
sheets
the
on.
blood? Do you lick it up and down?
Whatever
you lick the
he
cuts?
want me to do, I will do it.
You know,
Whatever.
because he makes $16 million in 2
No,
years.
it's not that. I
Well,
was
listen,
doing that when
you
he
know
was
what?
making
Here, I'll say this on the
practice
podcast
squad
right now. Sweet ladies, Andrew does run the red light if you make $8 million a year. If you don't make $8 million a year, get your bitch ass some money or put something in your vagina and wait 3 days and then I'm going to fuck
Man,
you.
I was-
You can live through anything if
Come
Cookie made it. Okay?
Yeah, I didn't-
You can live through anything if Cookie made it, all right?
Yes.
Salute to Cookie Johnson, the realest to ever do it.
Man.
Why? What did Cookie do? Oh, Magic Johnson.
What the fuck?
I thought we were talking about Empire.
No, we talking about the real cookie. We talking about the real cookie.
I was trying my hardest to act like I knew what was going on.
I knew exactly what he was talking about.
No, I always say this. I don't think Cookie got enough credit.
No, listen, I gotta read her book.
All
I
of
haven't read her
us,
book.
we call Magic Johnson Magic, right?
Yes.
We should call her something.
Abracadabra. That's
We
her
need
name.
to call her
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. That's David Blaine.
Yes.
She didn't. Okay, Magic beat AIDS. She ain't even get it.
She ain't even
She
get
She
it.
ain't even get AIDS. This woman's superpowers.
You know what?
Amen.
We need to study her blood,
I always thought
yo.
when she didn't
Amen.
get AIDS, I thought
She
they
got
just
the cure.
wasn't fucking. They wasn't fucking.
What do you mean they're not fucking?
Not after them kids, they wasn't fucking.
You don't think so?
No.
They had a kid after. Didn't they have a kid
No.
after?
No.
She
They only
was
have
like,
two
no.
kids.
But she stayed.
No. Yeah, you supposed to stay.
After 9/11, everything changed as far as airport security.
Yeah, and you know what?
Everything, and they
It
should
doesn't-
have.
But so what? These motherfuckers came
Airport
in with
security,
box
what has
cutters.
changed? We didn't have to take our shoes
Yeah.
off. The reason we
That's
had to take
how
our shoes
they
off at the
took
airport
over the
because somebody had a
planes.
fucking shoe bomb
So-
on their
so-
shit.
Oh, nah, he got a buck, so I'm
one
gonna
person
beat
had
the
shoe
shit
bomb.
out of him.
Exactly.
So now there's a shoe bomb, right? But so here's the difference, right? There wasn't a precedent for airplane violence before that. There is a precedent for gun violence before this mass shooting. So we know about all the gun violence that happens in the United States all the time. We know 2/3 of the people that get killed by guns every year get killed through suicide.
Yeah, and they've been trying to do gun laws forever.
And the problem is,
Gun reform's
is
not a
that
new thing.
when you reform guns based on the 1% or 0.05% of people that get killed by them, it doesn't effectively stop the problem. To me, I want to save lives. So what I try to do is create legislation that will save the most lives. And if I create legislation that stops that guy, God forbid, want him to not shoot anybody, but it just stops him, then what happens to the 30,000 people who get killed every year by guns? We just allow that to happen because it's convenient? I care about those lives too, man. I don't want those 30,000 people to die.
Better not get rid of
They've been
your
trying to do gun reform forever. Gun reform to me would affect everything.
Right, but
I think so.
Right.
I think gun reform would affect the mass shooter who shoots up in Vegas or the kids in Chicago. If you have real, true, live gun reform, to make it harder for people to get guns. The problem with a lot of these guys...
But the gun reform you're talking about is only targeting the weapons that this mass shooter is using. It's not targeting the weapons that the kids in Chicago are using.
Those kids in Chicago got AK-47s and all that shit.
They're not. But they're not using those.
The 90% of people that are killed every year through, or 95% or something like that, are by guns, are not killed through these automatic weapons. They're killed from handguns. They're killed from weapons we can purchase at these gun shows and that kind of shit. That is the issue.
You do know that they're taking these 9mm, these regular guns you can purchase, and turning them into automatic weapons, right?
Exactly. So
like right now, they're trying to ban the
bump stock.
Yeah. That turns shit into automatic
bump stock. Yeah, they're trying to ban it. So these things, I'm totally with it, you know. But the reality of the matter is, you got to look at these situations. You look at these sickos, right? We have these sickos, these Weinsteins, and to a certain extent, you know, Louis, but also Cosby and these guys, these sickos. And now we're going to create legislation for guys like us who are not sickos, right? Who truly want consensual sex with women. None of us want to rape a woman, right? So this legislation that's supposed to stop these weirdos is actually going to affect us in a different way. Why don't we create laws that make women feel comfortable through sex, like this no means no, so that it really treats the sexual interactions of the majority of people that are doing it. So you have one thing that you could say to me. If you say no, I got to listen to that no matter what. If you say stop, resist, whatever the fuck that is.
If you say nothing, I should mind my fucking business?
No, if you say nothing, I might be able to interpret that as, oh, she'd really like to continue doing this.
Totally.
So that's
I wouldn't take it like that.
If you say,
it's body language too.
But
man.
you have
Come
sex with your wife all the time without her saying yes, Charlamagne.
It's my wife.
So you can.
Oh, so what you get to do? You know what I'm saying?
What happened to that episode before?
18 years. What you just say? Body language.
So how many?
So it's the same thing.
I just told you this the other day.
So let him say exactly what you want to say.
I just told you this the other day.
Tell me.
If she doesn't want to, I don't keep going.
But
if she tells me no, or I know she ain't feeling it, I don't keep going. I don't force myself.
That's what I'm saying. If she says no, but here's the question: you said you've been with your wife 18 years. So my question is, how many years do you have to be with somebody before they don't have to say yes anymore?
I don't know, because I ask all the time. All the time.
But you have had sex with her without her saying yes.
Well, you my wife. I asked her to tap you in the butt like, yo, what's up?
No, I say
I'm gonna start pulling your shit down. Now, you my wife?
I'll be like, oh, yeah, we getting it in tonight. Like, oh, you look good. You gonna get it in tonight. I always ask. Like,
you're not asking you for saying something.
I need to consider. I just feel like that's the thing to do.
But we know it's possible to have sex with somebody without, and it being consensual without them saying yes. I'm sure you've had sex before with people and you haven't said yes, but you really want to and it was consensual, no?
Here's the thing.
Wait, what?
You've had sex with a man. Mm-hmm. You didn't explicitly say, yes, I'd like to have sex with you, but you wanted to in the
body language, bro.
Probably the majority of your
I don't think I've ever said yes.
I would like to have sex
right,
with you.
That's so weird. Yeah.
Well, listen, Andrew, everything you're saying is cool. But that's not the way things are. So y'all can keep these old
we need to make things this
y'all keep
way.
Trying to run the triangle offense in this NBA if y'all want to.
I'm moving to Switzerland. Fuck this shit.
Like that. I'm telling
what happened in Switzerland? You get smashed?
Like more open.
These random ass girls get consent. It's okay.
Oh, listen.
If it ruins the mood, so what? I'd rather ruin your mood than your life.
I get it.
I'd rather it ruin the mood than your life.
This is all because of the internet. It's the internet. It's social media because like everyone can come out and be like have this public forum to like jump on and say things and point fingers and come out with what happened to them or whatever, you know, lie and not lie. And it's because of social media.
You know
but there are two things real quick just to address what you're saying. I completely agree with you. I think the safest way is to get consent. I'm very
That's
safe.
why none of us in jail.
Sure I do it. I also don't fuck people that I work with. You know, I'm not one of these guys that are trying to fuck girls that are open for him on the comedy show on the road. Whenever I worked in restaurants, I never fucked any of my employees.
It's complication.
I was never.
I
don't even hit on girls at the gym. I think that's the worst shit. When I see these dudes see a girl get on an elliptical, know that she's going to have to be in the same position for 15 minutes, and then they go up and, hey, how you doing? It's, to me, that's kind of predatory because you know she can't leave.
It is predatory.
Right. So I never have done that kind of shit. I don't fuck with that shit at all. Right. That being said, so I'm 100% supportive, and we should definitely make sure everything's consensual. But I'm not going to put out there in the world that if a girl doesn't explicitly say the word yes, that it's rape.
You don't have to.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is a scary, slippery slope.
I'm going to tell you why.
Slippery slope.
I'm going to tell you why.
It's crazy.
Why you don't have to.
Right.
Because in the court of law, that's the question that they're going to ask. And when she said she didn't, that's when they lock you up for rape.
And then I'm gonna ask the judge. I'm gonna go, Judge, have you ever had sex before with your wife? And he's gonna say, or she's gonna say yes. And I'm gonna go, now every single time do you have sex, does your wife say yes? And they're gonna go, well, no, but we have established. What, you have an established feeling?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You trust that feeling? Yes. He goes, well, I felt the same way, Judge. So either we'll
I
both
don't
go
think
to
you guys
jail
have
or
to
neither
worry.
of us.
I don't think you have to worry about
I'm
this.
the judge. You're not. You're going to
You
get fucked.
don't have to worry about I don't think you have to worry about
It's making it dangerous,
legal repercussions, because like it's so hard to like prove rape. Do you have to worry about like your careers and shit?
Bullshit.
Now, this is what I like.
Bullshit.
This is the conversation I like. That.
Bullshit.
There we go.
This is what women don't understand, Leah.
You can say
Your
anything.
life don't get ruined by an accusation. Mine does.
Oh no,
Right now, if I
Just
get
say it.
accused,
Just say
I
it.
totally understand
if I get
that.
accused of rape,
Just
a girl
say it.
just says, "Yo,
You're
he
done.
raped me." Now I gotta
That's
pay
what I was talking
money.
about with the money.
I gotta pay for lawyers. I might get arrested and gotta pay for a bond. But guess what? In the court of public opinion, I'm done.
You're already raped. You're already raped.
I believe me, I completely understand that 100%, and like that's why I have the stance that I do, which is that like this is all way too sensitive and crazy.
Easy.
It's not though.
It is.
Easy, bro.
We understand what her point is. She's basically saying like she believes in saying no and she believes in saying stop because that's the true way to protect a guy from these allegations. Right?
I think a lot of men are being. I've just heard a story about some kid who's young entrepreneur who started some kind of wrestling like thing, and he asked a girl for a nude. He said they were having a polite conversation, texting. He said, "Send me a nude." This girl went. He got kicked off his own company, and I'm like, that's disgusting. That's crazy to me.
That's easy.
That's nuts.
This is where we're
now
going.
send nudes is fucking. You're
Come on.
Yeah,
Oh,
easy,
my
bro.
God.
Come on, man. Come on,
The
man.
girl underage? Was the girl
The guy
underage?
said send no,
Yeah,
but she
he-
went and complained and said, "Look, he's asking me to send naked photos to him,"
Did
and they
she
fucking
work
kicked
for
him
him?
off his own company.
Was he
I
trying
don't
to?
know.
Were they fucking before?
I don't know. But
I don't
it's
know.
Still not
He
enough
probably
to
shot his
rub-
shot too. Yeah.
I would never. Who would do that?
Me.
If you're the CEO,
Me, definitely.
Of your employees,
That's weird.
Me.
I don't know if I don't think it was him. I don't think it's an. It's not. I don't think it was an employee.
I get it.
don't think it was an employee.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
I don't know, but my point is like that's just not. It's unfair to the guy.
Yeah. You take his whole life away for
it's
some
crazy.
titties.
It's crazy.
Come on,
It's
come on,
crazy.
buddy.
I thought you said the girl worked for him, but I'm gonna tell you where we're going as a society. Okay,
That's not happening with me. If a girl says that, I tell you, I mean, that's an iPhone glitch.
Listen.
I didn't text that. That's iPhone messed up.
Autocorrect.
That's not on me. iPhone need to handle that shit. Update.
This is where we're going. Rape culture, sexual assault culture, sexual harassment culture has been normalized for so long. We can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
So since it was already at that extreme, it's going to be this extreme.
But what about music?
To where everybody's oversensitive.
What about music,
right?
though?
I think you make a good point.
And eventually it's going to balance out.
Yeah.
Eventually it's going to balance
Yeah,
out.
It's like a
easy,
ship.
buddy.
It's like a ship
Sheesh.
in a rough water,
Yes.
right? It shifts to one side, shifts to the other
Yes.
side. So right now we were doing some sexual harassment shit.
We
for a
was
long
wildin'.
time. The ship was leaning. It was like a sailboat, right? And all of a sudden, now we're not going to talk to
But some girls
Why
like
can't men
some
have
girls
it?
like
Why
it
can't men
though.
stop- Hush, man.
No,
Why
They
can't
do.
men-
They like this shit.
You're not wrong.
Some.
You're not wrong.
But guess what? Guys don't treat it like some do.
Listen.
Guys treat it
Listen.
like, oh.
No.
Well, that's what you're saying, though, because about the shift.
No.
So here you go. We had the shift of sexual harassment. Now we're having the shift of no sexual harassment. And I think what might happen is if we stay in this no sexual harassment zone for a while, after like maybe 10 years, women might be like, yo,
Man, they gonna be the men.
a little bit of sexual harassment, like a little bit. You
come
can
on,
say hi
man.
to us. You can say hello. You can say you look
Easy.
nice
Those are the
today.
extremes,
That's-
though. Like-
but no, my point is, eventually
Taking our
it
morals
settles
away,
in the
bro.
middle where there's
Taking our what?
They're taking our morals and shit
You don't know
away.
morals mean. You know how
I do.
Because you used it terribly just now. It's not that we're not taking no morals away. We're trying to instill morals.
What are your morals?
No.
Sexually harass women.
Take no morals away.
I nature, listen, y'all bugging. No, listen, our morals, our nature. You taking that all shit away from us. When we see girls, we supposed to be attracted to this. So of course we gonna might say something.
Sexually harass them.
Whoa! Certain things that y'all are saying are crazy.
Sexually assaulting or harassing by saying, "Hey, you
guy-
look
That's
good
what I'm
today."
saying.
I've known this guy for 16 years. He's absolutely been a
Tell me my worst.
candidate for
Tell me
rape
my
culture.
worst. Tell me my worst.
Hitting the girl from the back, powder come in and get some pussy. And
But
you
the
don't tell
girl, bro, no. These girls always get jumped off by us.
Jumped off.
These girls always get jumped off. They keep coming back and get jumped off again. A lot of my boys, we always jump girls off. What the fuck?
Top of the pyramid, baby. Top of the pyramid.
That's funny.
Top of the pyramid, Wax.
He looking at all the bottom shit like
I
just see victim blaming. I don't see nothing else.
Top of the pyramid.
Yo, girl, it's just like to get it smashed by the guys. That's experience. They in college. Let them have fun. Why you?
No,
What you
the
mean
girls,
them?
the girls in college are like very like the college girls right now are extremely sensitive. They're very
everything changed now.
They're scared.
What you mean? I didn't have.
I don't. Listen, things are changing for the better. I don't care what nobody say. Like, there's no way that you can be morally honest and look at how we was moving in the 90s and early 2000s. And not
I won't do it now. I won't do it now.
Wildin'.
Agreed.
I wouldn't do it now.
The 90s was fun.
But listen, we supposed to grow up though, right?
Yes, and we're complaining now because things were so desensitized, but now things are so sensitive, and that's the way the world works. When something is to one extreme where where everybody's ignoring it, now it's like, no, fuck that.
Fam, Obama, Trump, hello.
Yes.
This is how the world works, right? This is how societies work for us.
Balance.
50s were conservative, the 60s, 70s super liberal, 80s conservative. This is a bounce back.